Death and Rebirth. YouTube, what is up? We're here. Finally, after long awaited, I am playing the Death and Rebirth story now. Why did it take me this long? I don't really know. I should have definitely played it right when it came out, but I wanted to do prologue to tomorrow, and I still haven't done Xavier's prologue to tomorrow, but I will do it. Okay? I will do it. So this is Silas and Zane stuff. So the next big story update with Raphael and Xavier, I will do a prologue to tomorrow beforehand. So I'll get through all of it. But it's finally time. It is time. The idol... Actually, yeah, I was going to do this last week, but the idol banner came out. So let's go. I will say before 3.0 comes out in January, whenever, it should come out, I'll have all the story stuff done. I'll have all story done, all main story, and I will have gone through all of the myths for everybody so that I'm fully caught up. That is my goal. That gives me 2 months, 2.5 months. That's plenty of time. All right? If I have to, I'll do a Love and Deepspace week in, December. But let's just start. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Also, Sam, how you doing, dude? What's up? What myths have I not played? One of Xavier's and one of Silas's. That's it. I've done everyone else's. All right, within the span of a single month, the Far Space Fleet's, oh my god, significant return and subsequent secret departures stirs intense public discussion. The rumors that circulated when Skyhaven was under martial law discussed the fleet's armed operation to eliminate certain anomalous wanderers. While no footage of these events has surfaced, the fleet's tight-lipped response has inevitably sown seeds of panic among the population. After the Chrono Rift catastrophe, the Hunters Association released several reports on Wanderer evolution and their mutations. Like humans, the Wanderers continue to grow stronger. Peace remains a distant goal for this world. As people grow increasingly uneasy. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Let me bump the volume up. Yeah. Increasingly uneasy about the fleet's mysterious operations, a bombshell announcement takes everyone by surprise. Lads Week with the Silas myth. Yeah, true. Ever announces the imminent launch of a project called the Fountain of Ate. The 40-second preview quickly becomes a global sensation and the focal point of the discussions worldwide. Wait, this doesn't cover stuff in Caleb's story, right? Because that's Caleb's story. This doesn't cover anything regarding, the Viper and that. I'm assuming no. Because that's, a different, time period. Or, that's, different stuff. Because I know, those are, there's world events going on, but there's, the LI stories and the main story happening, but there's, a main, world events that are, that's in the middle, you know what I mean? And so, okay. Just saw something. Gotcha. Okay. The internet debates the development and application of protocore technology. Skyhaven, powered by protocore energy, becomes the target of widespread criticism due to the fleet's recent actions. Countless conspiracy theories emerge. Caleb's Homecoming Wings is main story? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, in the main story, there's, the middle, right? Which is, world events happening. And all the LIs have their own stuff going on with them, right? But it's all, connected, but not... It's all connected by, the main events going on, but they have their own stories going on. Beneath the floating island, Lincoln's scattered lights weave an intricate web across the land. In the windless night, dark figures... It's just a recap? Okay, that makes more sense. Dark figures flit by glass walls. They're quickly masked by the red glow of aircraft warning lights atop skyscrapers. The unrest brewing online seeps quietly into the physical world and ferments under Lincoln's facade of normalcy. No, but it's continuing on the plot-wise since Caleb mentions the Fountain of Tate. Yeah, gotcha. Waves of controversial topics stoke the growing public outrage. The association becomes the primary target of this rising tide. FF16. In response, the association implements a series of countermeasures. This includes the covert relocation of the Spatium core stored in the association's building. Oh, this is right after Homecoming Wings? Got it.
Ha! Look at all
Simone!
the online discussions. It's a circus now.
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
What is Ever really up to? Did you guys find any leads?
Okay.
Throwing around phrases like groundbreaking achievement and the next step in human evolution. They've got guts.
They've got guts. In a self-driving protocore vehicle, Simone scrolls through an endless stream of updates on her phone.
Given their extensive
Andrew.
research into
Oh.
protocors,
Good-looking
they
guy.
have the credentials to back up such claims.
Okay.
As a protoist,
Let me know how the
I'm all
volume is.
for
Might be too low.
advancing protocore tech, but ever with methods as sketchy as theirs, they might drag us down with them.
My Shayla.
The Fountain of Ate has
Shayla.
reunited the purest of
Dude, I want hair like
protocours.
Andrew. God, like that's literally the hair I want so badly. Like it's still nice and flowy, but it's not puffy on the sides. I need a haircut so bad. Oh my god, I need it so bad. At their core, the protoists and purists represent two opposing viewpoints. Support for the development of protocore technology and the opposition to it. The purists believe that although protocores are powerful, they're dangerous. There are too many unknowns, and overzealous research can lead to a catastrophic crisis. In earlier years, they urged humanity not to be blinded by profit. They argued that using Earth's natural energy resources was the only way to ensure civilization survived in a stable condition.
Our
Mako.
latest missions have been targeted by their radical members. That's why we need to transport the spatium core in secret.
I look good with the wavy hair. Well, I like the wavy hair, but I just need a haircut.
Both of you need to be on high
Thank you,
alert.
though. It's very nice.
If those purists dare to cause trouble, they can say hello to my protocore particle cannon.
We shouldn't be
God, the
too
voice
hostile.
acting, man.
While they're traditional, certain prototysts can be just as extreme.
Okay.
After all, we've only researched less than 10% of a protocore's potential. There's nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy respect for the unknown.
Wow, Andrew. A deep space hunter like you is defending the purists?
God.
They're the ones trying to stop our
This-
technological progress.
This feels like Mavis Beacon. If you don't know what that was, that's like a typing thing that you would do on the computer in elementary school, so you could type on the computer. This is how they speak in Mavis Beacon. Haven't the purists been quiet for several years now?
That's because our protocore tech has developed so rapidly and successfully these past few years. The stuff's been integrated into every aspect of our daily lives, big and small. The purists always insisted that humans shouldn't develop protocore technology. But the reality is, humanity can't live without it now. Facts speak louder than words.
Dude, I would love to voice an NPC. Dude, if I infold... Hey, I've never been to China, but I'd love to go. So, I'd love to check out the studio, you know, get a little tour. This will never happen. And then, you know, voice. I'll do like 2 lines. I'll do the background character being like, ah, like screaming, like something happens in the story, and I'm just like white noise. I'll be like, ah, oh my god, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Or Square Enix, or any developers who, you know, maybe watch. No one probably watches, but I'm always
Improving
down.
a person's quality of life, fighting wanderers, and helping humanity explore the deep space tunnel and secrets beyond our universe.
Or Coco. Coco does voice acting. She's very good. Like, genuinely, she's very good at it. So hit her up if you need anyone needs voice acting work and you're paying, you know, looking for anyone to do it and you're paying, let me know. She actually has a good reel, like genuinely. Hit me up.
The prototist vision for the future is being realized one step at a time. Without concrete evidence to support the purist claims, it's only natural that they lost ground.
Okay.
What about you?
Jordan.
Whose side are you on?
The purists. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but I feel like the protocore. Fuck it, we'll do prototists. Assuming we can use science to look into protocore energy so that can improve our lives, I'm with the prototists.
I knew you weren't someone who's afraid of progress.
Oh. Interesting. The vehicle passes through the tunnel, which is the last highly dangerous point on our designed route. The secure vault is at the end of this road.
Metaflux levels are within a stable range.
I'll be Raphael's
Storage
background
intake
hype man.
procedures.
True. I wonder if people at Infold have seen my stuff with Raphael. Surely,
We
right?
really worked hard today. Since this is our last shift, let's finish strong.
I was
Late
on
night snacks
Xiao
are
Hong
on
Shu.
me.
So I think I've made it in life. I've gone global. I've talked about it before, but I've done it. I think I can retire now. As a not streamer, this is as a person that doesn't do this as a job or anything, I can retire. Wait, there's a massive surge of metaflux heading straight forward. It's coming in fast. Oh shit. At the moment, a truck wreathed in flames and crackling with powerful metaflux comes barreling towards us from behind. It's going at full speed. As soon as Simone and I jump out of the cargo hold, our transport vehicle is violently thrown into the air. An explosion releases searing heat behind us. We have an emergency. Transport vehicle 109 is under attack. Coordinates are being transmitted, requesting backup. I love the fake explosion. It's so funny. Before we can find our footing, protocore particles drift around the overturned transport vehicle. Through my blurred vision, I see several distorted figures emerging from the flames.
Go. You're free.
Oh, who's that? The unfamiliar voice is masked by the crackling flames. My ears are still ringing, and I can't tell if what I'm hearing is real or just in my head. You've reached peak. That's the third choice. That's the third choice I choose. They asked you to go to Times Square. That was for any Love and Deepspace creators. They said any Love and Deepspace creators in New York City. Yeah, they didn't ask like me specifically, but because I'm a Lads creator, I see all the announcements that everybody gets sent. That was fun though. That was really fun. There's also unofficial Lads events that a lot of like mutuals I know go to and are a part of, and I'd love to go to one as like someone who's invited or just go, but they're unfortunately planned when I'm usually not in the city. So I'd love to be a guest at one though or something for Raphael's birthday in March. Dude, actually, if anybody knows anybody who runs that stuff, I will plan specifically around his birthday event of March and next year. And that would be so crazy. That'd be so cool.
It's a shame we're seeing each other again when you're in such a pitiful state.
Oh, wait, did I read that? In the familiar voices, yeah. Who is this?
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center?
Who are you?
I guess not.
Excruciating pain tears through my entire body as my heart begins to tremble uncontrollably.
Who I am doesn't matter. The real question is,
Who are you? You should do a Lads 1 year. Chat, it's been a year since I played the game. Since the first time I opened the game and played the game, it's been a year. It's been a year and 1 week. Officially. November 1st was when I played for the first time. She suddenly grabs my throat and a sharp pain pierces my neck. It's like 1,000 needles just stabbed me. I feel like I'm suffocating as I lose control of my limbs. My heart pounds violently while a chaotic force stirs within my body. Blood trickles, down my forehead. Through my crimson-tinted vision, I see the container holding the spatium core rolling into view.
You were born in the depths of Deepspace. You were supposed to be ours. A one-of-a-kind, precious creation.
Okay.
Without the key, the Fountain of Ate will only remain a poor imitation.
Who's this? Who is this? Dazed, I hear something faintly crack. Suddenly, an unprecedented power surges through my veins and bursts forth with brilliant light.
The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Okay, interesting. Hey, dude, this is... Oh, I love, like, actually getting main story lore that isn't just, like, with the other LIs, like, about the world is so nice. Because this game... I love the LIs in this game, and that's the whole point of the game, but I need more world building. We need more world building. Like, it just... Because, realistically, a lot of the main story and cards and all this stuff just feel like... A lot of it is alternate universe, but everything feels very contained. Which isn't bad. But as this game does so much story so well with the myths and all this stuff that they could so easily make the world building so much better. You know, like they could make everything feel alive and everything feel connected, and this is, you know, this is going to drastically help as well. But I just wish there was more of it. And having like world underneath and all that stuff is also good, but it's like it's just more stuff to read. Like show me it in the game, you know, like present it to me more than what they do. So transporting the spatium core was a classified mission for special operations. The attack wasn't revealed to the outside world. After spending 2 days in the hospital, Simone and I were ordered to suspend all missions and focus on resting until we made a full recovery. The anecdotes? Yeah, the anecdotes are really good. Afterward, Jenna secretly visited us to reveal the truth. The association president, as well as others, suspected there was a high-ranking mole in the association. Since Simone and I were known to the enemy, we need to lay low. Our temporary suspension was to protect us and serve as a smokescreen. Externally, the radical purists needed to be handled with caution. Internally, dealing with the mole would inevitably disrupt their plans. Jenna didn't really talk about the spatium core. She just gave me a look that told me to be patient. Chaotic energy courses through my blood. The burning sensation in my chest is more intense than the pain from my injuries. Unable to sleep, I toss and turn, then I finally sit up and turn on the bedside lamp. My heartbeat is faster than usual. I gently press my hands against my chest and rest my head on my knees. Can't believe I ended up absorbing the spatium core. Why me? Another sharp pain strikes my chest as several strange energy streams are torn apart. They proceed to merge together and create an endless, restless turbulence. I'm trying to visualize all this as this happens.
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center?
I ate another rock. Yeah, I got... Bro, these are not... I guess... I was going to say, these are not the stones that you want. Right? I was like, these aren't kidneys. These are the wrong stones. But I'm like, you also don't want kidney stones. You don't want any stones inside of you. These or kidney stones. I don't know why. I don't know why I was thinking that there would be a contrast to the stone we ate, but no, not either of these are good.
The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Okay. It's giving Kingdom Hearts. Me, MC collecting the Infinity Stones like Skittles. That's fucked up. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, the Infinity Stones of hospitalization, right? Kidney stones, the thing that we just ate. Yeah, awesome. That's speed. They're Thanos of dying. Horrible. My friend used to have kidney stones when I was in high school. Like all the time. We'd like be playing games or something, and he would always bring it up. And I had another friend who'd always make fun of him for it, and he didn't care. But he always clowned him. I was like, bro, like don't one day you're gonna get kidney stones, and that's the karma for making fun of someone else for like that sucks. I've never had it, and God forbid I ever get it. But I was like, dude, you should not be making fun of him for getting that shit, because you could easily get it too, bro. Like that's so fucked up. But guess what? The one friend who did make fun of him went on to get arrested and go to jail because he ran someone over. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's karma. Maybe, even though he did it to himself, but maybe that's karma for making fun of the guy for having kidney stones. Crazy shit. He did a hit and run. He did a hit and run. And he tried to hide it on a blue collar worker, on like a construction guy. Like, bro, jail speed run. What the fuck? What the fuck? Grandma. The research materials Grandma left behind might not just be an unfinished story. They could be a link in a much larger chain. It always goes back to Grandma. Unicorn in the Gaia Research Center. That's where time has sealed away the truth I seek. The Gaia Research Center, if I remember correctly, it was in what used to be the most prosperous district, now known as... Let's see if there's a key waiting for my return. Once my injuries are healed, I don't hesitate. I report my next target during my administrative leave to Jenna via a secret comms channel. The ruins of the Gaia Research Center, located in the N109 zone. There you go. Whoa, this place looks cool. The Fractal Library. Wait, I didn't know about it, but whenever it popped up at the end of Zane's, what's it called? I was like, what is this? You were guys like, oh my god, Fractal Library. Amidst the snow-covered mountains stands a building of precise geometric perfection, the Fractal Library. It was erected at an unknown time. The library doors slowly part. Wearing robes, a young boy with snow-white hair pushes them open. A soft, ethereal light spills out from behind the doorway and touches the snow. The boy looks down and gently scoops up the small white creature by his feet.
It's time to collect what's due from the 7-year promise, Shuchi. We need to pay the emissary a visit. I wonder how he's doing. How have these 7 years treated him? Is he getting along with his classmates?
Fractal Library gives like...
his thesis defense?
I'm trying to think of what this is like adjacent to. I don't even know. I don't even know what it would be called. Like on some like labyrinth shit, where the movie ends and it's just everything's in like a marble or whatever, right? Like that's like the vibe. It's like this library that every book is like a universe, and they open it up, and it's like one ultimate powerful being on some like Thanos. How we did the Force here myth? Yeah, I did. Yeah. A giant fun. Yeah. It's like that like multiversal like magical place that a lot of comics have as well. It's really cool. From Atla, the library. I don't remember that. I never fully watched through The Last Airbender. I know. Coco's seen it though. She'd know what you mean. As the white light fades, the boy's foot sinks into something soft. Snowflakes fall into his head. He's surprised.
Huh?
Oh.
How did the library end up here? Did I mess up the incantation?
Zane is. Oh yeah. Like Miguel O'Hara, like Spider-Verse shit. Yeah. It kind of gives a similar vibe to that too. The white creature suddenly leaps down and runs away. Its tail playfully draws arcs in the snow behind it.
Shuchi!
Cute!
I know you haven't seen snow in a long time, but that doesn't mean you can just run off.
The boy hastily grabs his traveling bag and runs after the creature. He manages to catch its tail just before he falls face first into the snow. Behind him, the massive library doors slowly close. I feel like the game's really low volume. There we go. He raises his hand only to realize he left the accessus? The accessus bracelet, like access? The emissary gave him in the library.
Oh, Book of Answers, just this once, would you be so kind as to tell me where I am?
Big yawn. Wait, hold up. Okay. His bag suddenly bulges. Some say bulges. As a thick boom emerges from it. Opening itself, it rapidly flips through its pages before finally materializing 2 words, the Arctic.
How long will it take to get back to Lincoln City?
The Book of Answers flips its pages once more, 8,000 kilometers. Damn. In the desolate Arctic, a boy and his companions silently drag their luggage, their figures gradually vanishing into the endless expanse of white. It's a It's a stress toy. It's so... Dude, this is literally the nicest thing I've ever touched in my life. Like, it's so squishy. Oh my god, chat. You're so jealous of me right now. I know you are. It's so nice. I wish I had a mouse pad like this. I'd eat it up. Sorry. Yo, Blasian Cammy, thank you for the fall. Oh, look where we are. Leaving the southern area of Lincoln City, I drive down Bear Boulevard. The scenery on both sides of this wide street slowly deteriorates. After I installed the anti-interference chip Silas sent me on the motorcycle, I've been able to freely pass through the proto-field disrupted. No hunt zones number 6265 and arrive at what was once the most prosperous tech hub in the region. Now, it has become a criminal's paradise, the N109 zone. Okay. The abandoned building where I first met him still stands in the desolate courtyard. Yeah, okay, that's what the building is. Come to think of it, a lot of time has passed since my initial meeting with the feared leader of Oni Kindness. Let's bump it down a bit. After entering the N109 zone, the streets remain deserted. Not a soul could be seen, but it becomes livelier as I approach the central district. A river of people flows through the streets. They surge with me toward the same destination. What's going on? It sounds like it's coming from Karen. I want one. It's really nice. Like, genuinely, it's really nice. I got, like, ANYC. Above the streets, massive holographic screens glow neon blue. They display live footage of the district in 4 areas. A scarred woman is bandaging a knife wound in her shoulder at a street corner, and the boy who cornered a wanderer in a dark alley rips out its protocore with his bare hands. A gang member plunges a dagger into his companion's chest. You saw my YT vids, and thank you so much. Thank you. Hopefully I'm glad you enjoy them. Isn't Karen supposed to be a trading hub? Why are they fighting? At the top of the display, rows of names and numbers flicker rapidly. Old ones are erased as new ones appear in their place. Is this some kind of competition? Yeah, I was gonna say, this is all like Hunger Games. Yeah. I was thinking that. I was like, it's like a Alice in Borderland Hunger Games kind of like calling games thing. Nothing that happens in the N109 zone surprises me anymore. I turn my attention away from the massive display and keep trying to call Silas. Like a battle royale. There we go, battle royale. When I visited the Odd Workshop, its owner knew Grandma. They were probably colleagues. Odd Workshop. If I want to find out where the Gaia Research Center was located, he probably has some leads. Silas had raced through the streets to get us to the Odd Workshop, and I was unfamiliar with the N109 zone back then. To find it again, the most effective way would be to ask Silas. He's not answering? Fine. I'll just fetch him from the Oni Kindness's base. Driving my 270 HM, I'm about to make a turn into the alley ahead when a bullet whizzes past me. It grazes my temple. Oh, is this going to be the car scene? My body lurches to the side as I dodge, but the momentum sends my bike sliding until it crashes into a corner. It's completely wrecked. I barely regain my footing when another bullet tears through the air. It's heading straight for me. Silas saves me then. Clink. A cane flashes before me and deflects the bullet. It ricochets into the wall and leaves behind a smoking hole in it. Can you say my Kylia? Is that... Hello. First time watching? Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. F's in the chat for the motorbike? Yeah.
Watch your step, kid. There are places you shouldn't wander into.
Oh my god. We have a aura farming old man with a cane? At my feet, a thin orange-red laser stretches across the street to the buildings on both sides of the street. Is this like a... This is like a John Wick guy. He's really old, but he's just incredibly skilled at everything.
Caron is hosting its Triennial Zalion hunt right now. Everything beyond that line is in the killing zone.
Okay.
One step is all it takes for the surveillance drones to lock onto you with their multi-lens systems. Then they'll automatically register you as a participant.
Gramps.
Every criminal in the N109 zone is waiting to hunt down the lost lambs who walk in.
Alright, I dust myself off and get up. He was in Caleb's store. He was? Oh, I don't remember. I guess it's been a year since that came out. Or almost a year. But I don't now remember. Who are you? The man before me appears to be in his 50s or 60s. His white hair is neatly combed under a gentleman's hat, and he's using an old-fashioned cane as support. He stands in stark contrast to the chaos of these streets.
I'm just a ferryman on the river Styx. I help travelers cross.
Alright.
Are you planning to cross Caron's river?
Like a king surveying his domain, he turns to look at the eastern and western districts of Caron, or Karen, that are surrounded by orange laser barriers.
Shall I be your guide?
No, I think I'll be fine. Thanks, but no thanks. His offer seems harmless, but the curious glint in his eyes makes me hesitant about accepting his help. Experience has taught me one simple lesson. When someone becomes interested in you, trouble isn't far behind. Thanks, but I'll take a different route.
The killing zone spans across 8 streets, and the arena in Caron's central district is its epicenter.
Okay.
Ambushes like the one you experienced can happen at any moment.
You think this guy's different in the goal? You think he doesn't seem familiar at all? I could be wrong too, but I don't know.
Taking a different route might not be the best choice.
Right before my eyes, he steps over that orange-red boundary, but the attack I expect to happen never occurs. I cross my arms to study his gaze, which seemingly shines with goodwill. Are you trying to make me ask why you weren't attacked? He reaches behind his ear and produces a round chip no bigger than a fingernail.
This is an ID camouflage chip. If you have one,
oh, okay, cool.
Masks your biometric
Dude, he is.
data,
He's like
so
the
you
guy.
can't
Dude, he's like the one guy from John Wick with the cane. Oh my, is his name just Kane? I think his name is Kane. He's blind. He's so cool. This guy's obviously not blind, but...
As long as you're within 3 steps of me, you'll be within its range of concealment.
Okay. I take the chip and examine it. My eval doesn't detect anything suspicious, so I hand it back to him. Alright, I'll trust you for now. With my biometric data masked, I follow this unfamiliar elderly man into the devastated eastern district of Karen. Karan. I think it's Karan. Okay. Off we go. I forgot with main story stuff that the story, like, chapters are not like an hour. Because myths sometimes take... It feels like it takes so long. E33 is maybe fearing all old men with canes, dude. That's true. No spoilers for E33, but he still has mad aura though. He's got so much aura. I can't lie, even though they're scary. The stench of gunpowder and blood fills the streets, and the continuous metaflux explosions make my heart pound like a drum. If you're not like those criminals, then you shouldn't mind answering a few questions. What are your rules for the Zoion hunt? Zoion hunt? Zoion hunt? I don't know how you say that. A cold wind sweeps past us as 3 humanoid wanderers crash into a roadside shop. They grab and tear a person's limbs apart. I'd love to see a visual of this. I can visualize it myself, just because I've played a billion Battle Royale games and watched a million Battle Royale movies and, like, Hunger Game things. And the dialogue. The words are making it easy to understand with the sound effects as well. But I'd love to see it. It'd be so cool. I'm sure it'd be so cool. Especially with this vibe here, it'd be so sick. One day, maybe. But then a sudden protocore explosion engulfs the storefront.
They're like that. Hunts of the primal variety. People become hunters and prey to fight for a gold coin. With it, they'll be granted one wish from the Lord of Caron.
I wish we had a Laz TV show or anime. It'd be cool if we got, like, I don't even know, like a console game, like a true console game, kind of like how Shift Up does Stellar Blade and Nikke. I know they're different games, but they're very similar in, like, aesthetic and style and, you know, like Gunnar Bait, whatever. So obviously it doesn't need to be the same thing, but Stellar Blade's good. It's a good game. And people really like Nikke, but Nikke's, I think it's similar where the cutscenes don't have much of anything. But I would love for Infold to do like an RPG. It could be like, it could literally just be the gameplay that this game has, because Stellar Blade is hack and slash. This game is also it's also hack and slash mobile gameplay. It's the same thing, right? So it would work. It'd work out perfectly. It'd be great. It'd be great. The aesthetic is also relatively similar, which is funny to think about. But the boss fight from Nikke and Stellar Blade is so good too. Dude, it looks so cool, but I never bought it. I liked Stellar Blade. I didn't love it. The aesthetic and music is amazing, but the gameplay, I had some issues. I think it's good, but it wasn't as fluid as I hoped. It was more Dark Souls-esque than DMC-esque. But no, the Nikke stuff looks cool. Isn't Infold working on a console game right now, though?
At the very end, whoever enters the central arena with the coin and remains the last one standing becomes...
Celebrate is really good. Yeah, it's fun. It's good stuff, man. From the upper floor of a shop, a drunken man leans halfway out. He quietly raises his gun in our direction.
You can use evil weapons, protocore weapons, and your own fists.
Yeah, I agree, Angie. A roar resounds before the bullet can leave the gun. We remain untouched as our would-be attacker falls, his chest pierced by Metaflux.
Just another weapon people use to hunt each other.
Okay. The drones record everything. The screens immediately cycle between shots of death and victory. And somewhere in the darkness, the thunderous cheers are up from the crowd.
What a waste.
It's so
I've
quiet.
seen him before.
Barely hear it.
He's formidable when he is in combat.
The man stops, his hand clasped over his cane. He closes his eyes as if to observe a moment of silence from the deceased.
Isn't it brutal? I hope you weren't frightened.
Okay. It takes more than that to scare me. I've witnessed deaths worse than this. Oh, we have. Plenty.
Indeed. Life has a way of catching us.
Also, explosions, too. We've seen plenty of explosions in all sense of the word. Stepping over the fallen body, he leads me to a place with a brilliantly lit sign that reads, Elysium, the true paradise. Oh my god, dude, I love this splash art. It's so funny. The familiar bar is packed tonight. Everyone clutches their drinks as they're gathered around a screen that's broadcasting the Zoion hunt.
Here are the latest predictions. You can't miss these.
You can't miss these.
Winners. Come one, come all. Who wants to join the fray? Join us.
It's so quiet.
Stop banging on my table. Do you think hiding in my little sanctuary?
Is this the
thinking
same
your
bar
life
that we
will
went to in
make
the Silas
you
story
special?
previously? like right in the beginning. It's the same splash art, but yeah, it is. I know they reuse splash art, so I didn't know if it was a coincidence or not.
I'd rather drink myself to death here than get killed the moment I step outside.
Okay, hold up, chat. Can I change the volume? I can't change the volume. It's so low. Amidst the cacophony of voices urging people to place their bets, their dangerous business brewed from human lives proves to be very enticing.
A lot of folks are placing bets this year. But being the hunt's primary target isn't exactly a blessing.
Actually, chat, let's just do this. We're not that... fuck it. Wait, hold up. I'll fast forward this section. Maybe I was almost done with this, but it's fine. Let's just do this real quick. Okay, okay, yeah, so it's not that far, actually. No, we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're cool. All right.
Isn't it?
I'd be obsessed with the console game. They could do it, but question is, will they? I think Infold will make like a Genshin-esque gacha or console game. Like, maybe it's Love and Deepspace Universe. That'd be smart. Because then it can grow the IP, but grab different audiences. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, we have the Otome game that's like the original that's really, really good, but if you don't really care for Otome games and you like everything about the game other than that aspect, play the console game, right? And get either it's a spin-off or whatever. I don't know. That would be smart, I think, because then it's like growing the brand. People who like it will play it. So Lads players will play that game as well, and then we'll get new people in. So you're effectively kind of covering all bases without making a new IP that could potentially be bad. So it's beneficial for everything. Obviously, there's still downsides of doing that are like there's risks, but I think with this, there's way less risks of something like that versus making like a new game. They have Infinity Nikki? They do, yeah. But that's for that. That's not for this. You know what I mean? That's like totally different, right? But I played Infinity Nikki when it came out. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I was like, I can dress up my characters and make them look cute. This is awesome. And then I played for like a week and that was it. But yeah. But Infold makes games for women. Okay, yeah, but they can still make a game. A game can still be made for women, but that isn't a dating game. Right? Just because it's a dating game doesn't mean it's like that's the only game for women. Like women can play RPGs. That doesn't make much sense, right? If they make a dating game in the Lads universe, it doesn't mean it's like, hey, like, you know, they want to grow the brand, you know. So if that's why you have this game, right? And so then you grow the brand with other stuff, which would be Infinity Nikki. Okay, but that's Infinity Nikki. That's a totally different thing. It's like saying, oh yeah, we got like Pokemon, or I don't even know a comparison, but it's like cutesy whatever open world versus like space sci-fi. They're totally two separate things, you know. But they don't make games. They make an Otome game. That doesn't mean it's just for women, you know. Otome games weren't like this previously. Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They should make a spin-off that is an RPG, because Lads is so good that they could even do more past the Otome genre, because it's so restricted. That's what I'm saying. You know, like just keeping it this restricts it a lot, right? Like you shouldn't restrict yourself just for the sake of restricting your of a game, right? They want to make as much money as they can, right? Otome games are good for women. I know. I'm saying they should make a RPG. That's I'm not. It's nothing to do with Otome games and women and who the audience is. It's just they want to grow the audience no matter what. It could be a literal RPG where it's like the Hunter members and stuff. Yeah, it'd be sick. Console could happen in the Lads universe. Yeah, they should just do a launcher like Genshin, you know, because they can do that. RPG in this universe would be dope. It'd be so cool, right? Because I don't really care for the combat in this game is cool, but it's mobile combat, right? So you're just tapping 3 buttons. If they made it a console game and they truly gave it depth, ooh, see, that'd be even better. Because then you still have the best part about this game, which is, you know, the story and stuff with the dating aspects, but then you put into something else, and then you take the other good parts, like the combat, and then boom, you have 2 different things that are in the same universe, but it capitalizes on different stuff, right? Because they can't focus on the dating aspects in the story in this game while also simultaneously focusing on the combat, because like they got something has to get kind of put on the back burner, and that's the combat. It gets put on the back burner, obviously. So if they did like an RPG like that, then it would be good. So Lads open world and traveling through Deepspace, that'd be sick. Yeah, Info could do it, then maybe it can have, but they all have competition. Well, yeah, everything has competition. But that doesn't mean... If there's competition, that means there's even better reason to do that. Because consumers like competition. Because consumers want companies to cater towards them. Because if there's no competition, consumers won't be catered towards because the companies can do what they want, right? So, you should, like... me as a player, I do not fear new games to come out because that means more fun stuff for me. As a company... If they fear making something new or in a genre that already has lots of stuff, they inherently will just make something bad already. Because that's the whole point, right? The whole point of video games and media and entertainment is to make stuff that you want to make that's cool, that is new, that isn't there already, right? And there's all the Genshins of the world and all these things that are so similar to Genshin, but there's not really a game an RPG that I think could do the combat and the story and the lore and the world building as good as Love and Deep Space in like the gacha sphere. With the art style, with like a high quality, like AAA looking, high fidelity Final Fantasy-esque like visual style game with, you know, all this background of great stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it'd be cool. But they probably won't do it. They'd probably do a different IP. But I hope and pray one day. Either way, we're getting distracted. Sorry. The familiar bar is packed tonight. Everyone clutches their drinks as they're gathered around a screen that's broadcasting the Zoyan hunt.
Here are the latest predictions. You can't miss these guaranteed winners. Come one, come all. Who wants to join the
It's still quiet. I turned it up to 10. That's weird. It is what it is.
Stop banging on my table. Do you think hiding in my little sanctuary and drinking your life away makes you special?
Perfect example of a genre with little to no competition is The Sims with EA. Yeah. Well, Inzoi came out, but it was hit or miss.
It's not like I don't pay for my drinks. I'd rather drink myself to death here than get killed the moment I step outside.
Why is it so quiet? Amidst the cacophony of voices urging people to place their bets, this dangerous business brewed from human lives proves to be very enticing.
A lot of folks are placing bets this year. But being the hunt's primary target isn't exactly a blessing.
Oh, tell me a game catered for men that is of lad's quality. I get that, but I don't think they need to cater something to men. You know what I mean? I think they just need to do what they do well, and people will play it, right? Because if you try to cater to everybody, then if you try to make everybody happy, everybody won't be happy no matter what, right? That's the whole, like, that's a big part in making games or making media. Like, you have to focus on a group. It can be a big group, but it needs to be a group. Because if everyone will not be happy no matter what you do in any scenario, right? So if you try to make everyone happy, then you're still going to have negatives from that. So you got to focus in on the people or whatever that matters, which will make those people excited and will be a very big net positive, while also other people will probably be attracted to it because they're doing what they're good at, right? Because if they're doing something that they know what to do, then people who it's not even targeted towards them will enjoy it. Like me, for example, with this game. But if they try to get the whole net, it's going to have many holes, and then people on both sides won't be super content because they're not playing into their strengths. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. I'm just thinking from like a game developer perspective and what I learned in school and what I've seen with a lot of companies. I'm not, super smart on this either. And just because I went to school for it doesn't mean I'm like a pro. obviously my opinions can be like challenged too, but that's just my perspective on it, especially with the video game industry being poopy right now. But I don't think it needs to be like catered towards men. I don't think that should be important. I think they just need to make a game that's good, that is more of what this is, because this is amazing already, you know? And then if people like it, they'll like it, because that's why it's popular. That's why this game is popular. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean, though. I agree to a degree. I don't think enough men who would enjoy a last game. Taylor done too much reading. Yeah. Well, visual novels. This isn't popular in America that much, anyways. But I know guys who like the combats but are not willing to go through the otome aspects. Yeah. That's true. I don't know. It depends. It depends. But yeah, at the end of the day, they need to make something that, well, they have something. But if they wanted to make another thing, they just more of what they're good at. More of what they're good at. Either way, a lot of okay.
Opportunity is always born from danger. It's a traditional rule of the Zalian hunt.
Want my shirt? The elderly voice cuts through the air with commanding authority. Everyone turns their heads at the same time. Their games have really good stories and lore. Yeah.
Our old man Dimitri's here.
But I think another thing, the reason I think a lot of this is so good, obviously they clearly have people who are like good at their job, but they can focus on the lore and story much more because they put less resources in the graphics, right? And even though they're totally different teams, right? Graphics teams and writers, there's so many groups in game development and so many layers you have to go through for stuff. But I think that this is so efficient is because they don't have a lot of those extra layers. A lot of that fat is out because, you know, they don't have a billion 3D models to do, a billion, you know, different environments to work through. Even if they are different teams, it still all plays with each other. You know what I mean? So, but I think now that they have this, you know, now they're going into year 3, they can then afford to jump and do those other things because they have the groundwork, they have like the schedule, they have, you know, people who know what they're doing, and they have more money.
Who's you pick this here, old man?
I need to discuss something with a friend. Would you mind waiting here for a moment? The meal sets here are good, and the drinks are decent. Give them a try if you're interested.
Unless they're jiggle physics, sadly. What, for games, for dudes? That's like what I said yesterday. A reason most of the gacha games cater towards men is because this is like more monkey brain, right? And a lot of women need more like emotional stuff going on to be attached to the characters and care about the characters. Right? Yeah. Obviously, guys do too. This isn't like a men versus women thing, obviously. But just the general stereotypical like audience, right? General stereotypical audience that is what you see. You know, obviously there's caveats for everything, so you can't have a conversation if you think about every single caveat, because, you know, so I'm not generalizing fully, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, well, yeah, that too. Yeah. Obviously, it goes both ways, but I politely nod. However, I've decided not to touch the food in this place. Who's your pick this year? I need to discuss something with a friend. Would you mind waiting? The meal sets are good. Your drinks, okay.
Oh, dear. Why did you say our drinks are decent? You're so picky, Gramps.
A pair of lemon-scented hands encircle my neck, but they quickly pull away before I can retaliate. The owner of Elysium moves to face me.
Ah, we meet again, Missy.
This
You're
is main
really
story, yep.
something else if you know someone like Dimitri.
His name is Dimitri? Who is he exactly?
He's the Lord of Charon. As the true owner of Charon, Dimitri is the one who hosts the Zion Hunt.
Ah, that makes sense.
The arena
He's the
at
Shadow
the center
Man from
of the
Black
market
Ops 3.
belongs to him too.
But Charon is supposed to be a free trading zone. How can a place like that have an owner?
You're not the only one curious about it. But Dimitri's background... Elysium has been open for years, but I haven't heard anything about his past. Even Silas, the leader of Anakinus,
Silas!
keeps his distance from Dimitri.
I get why this is so long, is because they're doing lots of world building without Silas. And so then they're going to obviously then do story with Silas, so they got to have it be an extra, like, couple hours. Because if they had just this, and then not much Silas, people would be mad, so... But this is good. This is good. I'm glad that there's a lot of stuff that's not about the allies, because, you know, other stuff is interesting, too. Come to think of it, Silas hasn't mentioned him before.
Since this isn't our first meeting, let me properly introduce myself. Aslan.
Aslan.
That's my name.
That'd be cool, Hera. Jordan, nice to meet you.
Would you like to order something?
I'll pass. I didn't bring my wallet. Aslan's lips curl into a mysterious smile.
Elysium doesn't always collect payment in cash.
Yeah.
And our services extend beyond just filling empty stomachs.
Oh. You can fill other things, or... Before I can ask for details, Dimitri returns and gives me a nod.
I've finished my business. Come here. I'll escort you out.
Behind the counter, Aslan lowers her voice and winks at me.
If you need anything special in the future, ask for the connoisseur's menu. I'll give you a 20% discount. Bye-bye. Come back soon.
Compared to the other allies, I feel like Silas is so important. He does feel more important. But I think the reason he feels more important... This is really loud. I think the reason he feels more important is because he's directly involved with a lot of stuff that's, like, on the surface level. Not surface level from, like, a depth standpoint of like, story writing or something, but surface level of, like, what happens in the world and how it's affected and how the public knows about it and what we do as MC. I think Zane's stuff and Xavier's stuff and Raphael, and even Caleb. Or Caleb, we only had a little bit of story for him. But the main three, or the OG three... seems like a lot of their stuff is kind of behind closed doors. Well, this is behind closed doors, but behind closed doors and, like, undercover. Raphael with, like, the black market. So we don't, like, see the effects of those stuff on the world as much. Or it doesn't seem as prominent, maybe, because it is more, like, secretive. I don't know, because Silas has his whole ass, like, zone, right, where other people are. Raphael's got, like, his Lemurian shit, but that's, like, hidden. So I think it feels that way because it's more outward. But no, I kind of agree. Which is cool, though. I love Silas. As I step outside, gunshots, screams, and maniacal laughter fill my ears once more. It's hard to believe that this refined elderly gentleman besides me is the master of a hellish domain. So I heard you're a Lord of Karn. Also, Xavier, super secretive, time traveler bullshit. So, there's only so much that he can do that can get out. Why are you hosting these death matches? Can you really grant wishes? Why are you hosting the death matches? Do you enjoy watching people fight and kill each other?
Fighting, killing, surviving by any means necessary. That has always been the way of life. With or without the Zalian hunt, the cycle of violence will continue perpetually in the N-109 zone.
Especially Raphael, yeah, that was sick. With Dimitri leading the way, every danger we encounter becomes something to walk past. It allows me to safely traverse this lawless battlefield. Ah! Oh my god! Just as I'm about to step over the thin orange red laser, a familiar crow breaks the silence. Breaking my silence. Mephisto. Across the street, Mephisto perches on a lamppost. He looks at me and tilts his head. Hi.
Your friend is here to pick you up.
Kane falls into the laser line, and the Lord of the Charon stops at the edge of his territory, taking not a step further.
I'm sure our next meeting will be much sooner than this time.
What do you mean?
I mean, my duty as your escort has come
Till we
to
meet
an
again.
end.
Bro's mad
Till we
sus.
meet again.
Sussy ass mother. Sussy ass mother. Dimitri watches me leave with an unwavering smile, like an ordinary old man out for a walk in the park. Caleb's got the forest fleet. Yeah, that's true. Caleb also feels like he's got a lot of presence. I think it's because he's newer, so there's a lot more to work with Caleb and Silas. Because the OG3, they kind of have to start the story with their stuff and build it up. And so because of Silas and Caleb joining in later, they kind of have these things established, and so they don't need to reestablish as much as the original 3 because that would be boring, right? And they'd be like, oh my god, this take forever, and the story updates are sparse, so they can kind of get the ground running quicker with them too, showing the effects on the world because of the OG3 and what they have done in the past or in secretive or whatever, which I think is good, right? So even if it feels that way, I think just from like a story perspective, if Caleb and Silas didn't feel like they have an effect like they do so quickly, it would be boring, Because then it'd be like, oh, we already wait so long for story updates. It'd be unfortunate that we get a new character and we have to wait like the original time we did, like from the OG3. So, yeah, I don't know. All right. With Mephisto as my escort, I arrive at the familiar base without a hitch. We're back! Oh my god! Oh. Thanks, Mephi. As soon as I enter the building, I hear a violent explosion from one of the rooms. Is Oni Kindness's base also involved with the Zoion hunt? Caleb presence is Silas isn't as high as in yeah. Yeah. It's a lot more forward facing. The room is dark, mindful of Silas's sensitive eyes. I turn on a floor lamp at its lowest setting. Is he playing COD? He's playing Battlefield 6. No way. In the center of the room stands 4 egg-shaped gaming pods. 3 of them are rocking back and forth. Their surfaces covered in LED lights, pulsate in tandem with the explosion sound effects. I walk up to Silas's gaming pod and knock on it several times. Yo, Si! Yo, Silas! Mephi's been caught. The base is surrounded. They're after you. Absorbed in his virtual world, Silas doesn't respond. Ah, come on. I walk away and settle into the 4th gaming pod, the one that is the only one that's empty. Wait, is Kieran and Luke there too? Inside, the surrounding screens transform into an endless expanse of stars. Realistic sound effects immediately fill my ears. I fire at my spaceship and set off to pursue Silas's fleet. I lock onto the engines of the first ship I see, grip the controls, and open fire.
Who was that?
Yeah!
That's brutal.
Pressing home my advantage, I target the next ship. It's immediately destroyed. And just like that, only one ship remains in the game aside from mine. It must be Silas's. Activate the ship AI and lock onto ship Q313.
Target spotted. Would you like to initiate tracking?
Is it Q313 because of his Chinese name? Divert all power to the engines. Don't let him escape. My ship's engines burst with brilliant blue light as I surge towards Silas's vessel. Ship Q313 remains unfazed. It gracefully spins away from my... Wait, that's my birthday! No way! 313! It gracefully spins away from my attacks as I close in. However, the elegant move proves to be costly. The ship's tail grazes a meteor, which triggers red warning lights in Silas's cockpit. Simulation ends with the blaring alarms. With the blaring alarms still echoing as the gaming pod slowly opens. Silas emerges and removes his hologram helmet. Yo!
Why
I don't
are
like
you
this
so
outfit.
riled up? You blew up half the battlefield, too. Are you satisfied now?
I'm short on time after I ask my question, I'll go. I expected him to make excuses about losing the game. Instead, he furrows his brow while he stares at me. This is really cool. This is great. It feels like we're living in this world and we're going to see Silas, and he's also a part of the world. You know what I mean? This doesn't feel like a one-off, like, oh, we're going on a date, or oh, we're doing something. Like, this feels so natural and organic that we're like, hey, Silas, we got something going on. You got to help me. Then I'll get back on my way. Because it's real. I don't know. It's just cool. What?
You had something nice to eat?
Yeah, I could have something else nice to eat. Come here. No, I was just at Elysium. The owner and I caught up. No, I agree.
Playing dumb isn't very nice, kitten.
Oh, sorry. As he speaks, he moves closer to me as if sensing something.
A special protocore. Is it an ether core?
An ether core. Hi, Chad. How you doing? First time. Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. Silas's accurate assessment catches me off guard while trying to keep the energy within me stable. I turn to look at him and respond with an inquisitive smile. What's wrong? Weren't you always hoping I'd get stronger?
Who gave it to you?
Oh, you could give it to me. It's related to an incident. A few days ago, the Hunters Association's Protocore transport vehicle was attacked. I was on it.
I heard. The Association getting humiliated is an excellent source of entertainment for the N109 zone.
Won't be surprised he owns a few motels. That's awesome. A strange person. Oh my god, my mouth is so dry. Dude, I've been talking all day and yesterday. A strange person infiltrated the group of attackers. She found me and started talking about these bizarre things. That stuff is still uncertain, so I decided to tell Silas only the simplest parts. Just as I was on the verge of losing consciousness, my body instinctively absorbed the spatium core. His Adam's apple bobs once, and I catch a glimpse of the portocore in his eyes emitting a dizzying red glow. His Adam's apple bobs? He can bob my Adam's apple, which I don't have, but I can give him one. Before I can get a better look, he walks to the minibar. He downs a glass of liquor in one go. Damn. The turbulent energy within me finally settles down, and I realize Silas is locked in an intense battle. Think of the follow. Is it Yuki? Intense battle against his desire for protocores.
Setting aside the possibility that you're here to show off your shiny new protocore, what brings you to the N109 zone?
I walk toward him and bring up a holographic map on my watch's interface. This map was created during Lincoln City's final field survey before the Chrono Rift catastrophe.
And?
As I continue to zoom in on the display, the words Gaia Research Center appear on the map. The person who almost killed me said I first appeared here. Oh yeah, duh. During one of the Unicorn Research Team's experiments. He glances at it before turning his attention to the chessboard on the table.
And you actually believe that nonsense?
So I'm assuming because we know MC kind of like dies and comes back, and also the name is Death and Rebirth. That's probably like a previous version of us, or we were just there when we were younger and we don't remember. But we probably don't remember because it maybe was like a previous reincarnation or something. I need to go there and find answers. I don't know if she's lying or not. Because we were like, I don't know, I think we were made in the lab, or not made in the lab, but tested on and shit. Kind of like Caleb's myth. It gives Caleb's myth, his AO1, XO1, whatever, seems very, like, themes and stuff, seems very relevant to the main story as well. Like, I know all of the cards are very similar with the themes, but that one felt the most, like, on the nose with, like, the sci-fi stuff. Our last game ended in a draw, so I quietly joined the chess match as Silas remains quiet. After surveying the chessboard, I move up my rook from the back rank. When I was younger, I had doubts about my past. Later, I figured that so long as I was wealthy and safe, none of it really mattered. What up, Aquarius? How you doing? Grandma is one of the researchers. But a human heart shouldn't contain a protocore. I need to find out who I really am instead of waiting for mysterious people to find me. She has amnesia? Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Yeah, she does. Never mind. Yes, the classic main character amnesia. Square Enix also loves that shit. Oh, they fucking eat that shit up. Amnesia in his childhood. I don't think it's that bad of a storytelling device. I don't actually hate it. I don't actually hate it. As soon as I reach for another piece, Silas immediately captures one of my pawns.
And then what? Do you actually believe that learning about your past will make things better?
They love amnesia. Yeah, they do. When I see people, whether close or distant, suddenly racing towards destination, refusing to accept an unfavorable position, I look at the chessboard again. I take my knight, my only chance for a breakthrough. Fire Emblem Awakening? Yeah. Oh, Fire Emblem loves that shit, bro. The one who I think it's a big trope in Japan. Or whatever maybe it's an Asia thing, but I know at least in Japan, is it the hero's journey? What is the chart? There's like the storytelling arc chart, and there's like the one that's popular in America, the one that's popular in Japan and Asia, especially with like anime and JRPGs. Hero's Journey might be, I don't remember. It might be JRPG one, but They're different charts and how they're structured, and it's like a set thing. There's 2 or 3. The one who seems to stay, I don't remember that shit. That's from school, but I don't remember anything from school, dude. But I remember of it, but I don't remember what it was. The one who seems to stay still may be left at a disadvantage forever.
That's just what it looks like on the surface, kitten. As soon as you make your move, you give your opponents an opening.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best move.
Korean novels. Yeah, it must just be an Asian thing. This must be different in culture, but it's probably just, it's a lot of the old, like how older literature was, and how it was like how it was just separated around the world, and just the heavier themes. Yeah. As he speaks, he taps my king. It's safe for now, but it's trapped in the setup for a pincer attack. There's little hope of escape. What about you? Actually, speaking of like tropes and where it's from, dude. Also, there's a game I want to play it. Ludwig and Northern Lion and some streamers played it a couple weeks ago. Road to Empress. It was like a huge game in China that blew up, or I guess like is really big in China, or whatever. A couple weeks ago, a month ago, something. And it's like choose your like, it's like a decision game, and you know depending on the choice, it changes the story. I want to play it because it looked kind of fun. You watched Ludwig play it? Yeah, I watched NL play like a little bit of it one day, and I was like, maybe I'll stream this, so I stopped. Because it's all like recorded. It's not like Dispatch where it's like visual, like 3D visuals. It's like the games that are recorded like a movie, and then the decisions change it. It's cool. But I think it's really big in China. Before he can pull back his hand, I quickly grab my queen and point it at Silas's eye. Your fusion with the Protocore couldn't have been a coincidence either. Is that a friendly piece of advice or a warning? In our brief standoff, he finally shows his first smile of the day.
My situation holds no value as a reference point. Those words were nothing but a distraction so I could win the game.
Fuck. He grabs the chess piece from my hand. Taking my wrist, he guides me to the floor-to-ceiling window. Dude, I'm already an hour in, and there's 4 chapters? Oh my god, I'm not even halfway through the first chapter. Fuck. Oh my god. This is going to be a long one. I'm not complaining. This shit going to be long. As the curtains slowly part, they reveal the night sky. Below us is the N109 zone in its entirety.
Since 2034, the N109 zone has undergone multiple rounds of reconstruction. Look at the outside world. Can you match any of these roads to that old map of yours?
Us in chat just need to be quiet. I think it took 2 days. Yeah, a lot of people said they took like 4 to 5 hours, if not more. The once straight streets become a maze. Nearly all the landmarks have vanished. Or like, not like more like 6 hours, I think. Surely the people who used to live here.
They left.
Ever's agent handlers are for gathering intel.
Dead.
What about the Odd Workshop's owner? Surely he's...
Unfortunately for you, he just left town yesterday. He won't be back until next month at the earliest.
Huh. I frown as my leads get cut off before me.
Do you really want to know?
Even if I didn't, people keep forcing me to find out. He pushes me closer to the window, then I realize it. The only person who knows the truth has been right here all along.
There, underground.
Following Silas's gesture, I see it. The massive holographic screen in the sky. It's the heart of the Zoion hunt I experienced today. A paradise of bloodshed and revelry, the Charon Arena. Silas's might be a bit shorter than Zane's. Yeah. I assume they're probably similar, but... Close, kinda. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Zane's is def longer? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hey, yo! Dab me up, chat. Sorry. That was really... I gave myself the ick. Sorry. The massive holographic display makes everything feel strangely unreal. The latest rankings continue to scroll by. The individual in first place has remained unchanged since afternoon. To hold this top spot for so long in such a brutal hunt, he must be strong.
He's been at the top since last night. He's good. I'll give him that.
I can be at the top for as long as you want, Silas. Okay? Please give me that, if you know what I mean. Pookie. Each change in the rankings marks the end of another life. They know it's suicide, yet they still eagerly rush in. Is that coin really worth it?
I see you know a thing or two. But fewer than 30% of the participants are there for that coin.
Why?
In the N109 zone, what matters more?
Oh, they just like
is
killing
the
people.
desire
It makes
to
sense.
Hunt, the thirst for bloodshed, the craving for domination.
Dude, you are kinky tonight, Silas. Oh my god. Jesus.
Or
Yeah, just the purge, yeah.
a means to prove one's loyalty.
Oh, that, I guess, yeah, they want to impress the guy, you know? He steps away from the window and the curtains close behind him. Through the gap, a red X appears over the first place portrait before it vanishes forever from the giant screen. Based on your experience, how much longer will the hunt last? Since the dazzling neon lights have been blocked, my thoughts become clearer. The safest option would be to search under the arena after the hunt ends.
By the looks of it, the finals will start tomorrow. This stage always ends quickly. It never goes beyond 6 or 7 days.
Oh my god! Okay, sorry, that was really bad. Sorry. That was really bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. That was so embarrassing. That was so stupid. Sorry. That was so dumb. I hate myself. I hate myself for that. That gave me the ick even more than the thing I did 5 minutes ago. I'm on a streak today, but dude, holy shit. I screamed no out loud. I'm sorry. What is 6-7? It's just a thing. It's like just a saying because it's in a song, then the song we use in an edit. And then it's like, yeah, it's just a word. You know what I mean? That it just became popular because it's so that's all it is. It's not. It's like a concept. It's just a concept that's popular, and that's all you have to guess. Or it's so it makes no. It's pure brain rot. It's so stupid.
This year's hunt has some extra stakes involved.
OMG chat, we're coach. She's 13. Oh my god.
Intense.
God.
It'll be over in 2 days. After that.
Quick, someone gift 6-7 subs. Sound like my manager. He walks to the sofa with measured steps and takes a seat.
The arena will be demolished.
Oh. Why? Doesn't make sense.
Many have coveted the arena for years, but its owner isn't as young as
okay, yeah, he's old man.
His grip on power isn't the same anymore. So, the vultures circling this territory already have a silent agreement in place.
Cool.
They'll host an overtime match once the Zoean hunt is over.
Looks like participating in the Zoeing hunt is my last chance to find the Gaia Research Center. And breaking into the arena by itself is no easy feat. That's why we go with him. We go in guns blazing. Dude, fucking, come on. Who knows what awaits in the ruins of the research center? I can't waste too much of my energy on fighting. I need an ally. Guess who's standing right in front of us? Guess who's standing right in front of us? Frickin' Silas Deepspace, the man himself. Come on. My gaze falls on Silas, who's sitting on the sofa.
Don't even think about it, kitten.
Meow. You've been watching the hunt unfold from the sidelines. Don't tell me you haven't been plotting something.
Are you implying you're the one who has all the schemes?
We were just playing Call of Duty. Like, surely he wants to do that in real life, too. Oh, my God. Right? Like, he has guns on his wall. Look at the back of the wall, man. Pretending to threaten him, I playfully pin him down on the sofa. You said you don't mind me using you, and right now I really want to use you so I can get into the arena. Oh, my God. It's not like you'll lose if you join. It's a win-win situation, right?
If you want to drag me into this, flattery and tricks won't be enough. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, kitten. I have guests to meet, so I can't join you in your gladiator game.
Call of Duty, GTA, any shooter game? Yeah. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. I imagine Silas playing Marvel Rivals being like a tank and he has shitty supports. He's like, fuck! He's like, fucking heal me! God damn it! Kitten, please, where is my croissant? I'm hungry. Okay? I'll massage your feet later. Thank you. God, fucking idiots. That's exactly what would happen. That's exactly what would happen. 1-to-1. He's screaming in the mic. Dude, screaming in the mic and the quality's really bad. Dude. Hello? Okay, what happened to it? Okay, do you hear it now? Wait, hold on, I gotta hear. How bad is it? It can't be that bad, dude. Yo. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? He's like, guys! Hold up, wait, let me turn it down. Help me! Help me! What are you doing? Come on, guys! I got him down to 10% health, and the payload is almost at the spot. You gotta heal me. Please give me some food. I'm really hungry. I will massage you later. I promise. Kisses. I'll give you lots of kisses. Okay? It's really difficult. My teammates suck. Season 5 update sucks. God, I don't want to. I'll go back to Overwatch. It was so much better. Yes, I love you too. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kieran, shut up. It's not funny. There we go. And there we go. And scene. Look at that. Oscar. Boom. Sorry if it was really loud. I'm sorry. It was bad. It was really bad. All right. So we did this. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. So he's already got shit to do. Who? Cinema. Kitten, not now. My Loki is in the backline eating. There's a knock at the door. Luke and Kieran, who had left the gaming pods, have returned. Their voices come through from the other side.
Boss, our people just delivered their report. Taking care of all the goods ever brought this time.
Okay.
Leave a few alive. There's no need to be too thorough.
Yes, sir.
All right. Dude, I haven't really seen a Luke and Kieran cosplay in person. I'd love to do one. It wouldn't be that hard, too, because it's just an outfit with a mask, so you don't need, like, a wig or you don't need anything fancy on your face, other than the mask, of course. But I'd probably do it. If I had, like, other friends who played the game or who would do lads cosplays, I would so do one. I didn't even care who would do it. Like, it'd be cool.
There are a few troublemakers in the area, boss.
Because I'd make the mask. It'd be fun to make. It wouldn't be easy, but I don't think it would be too hard.
Do as you please.
Thank you, boss.
All right. Because the masks, they could be 3D printed or modeled. I could probably model in Blender, realistically. It wouldn't be that hard. Because the masks, it'd just be a basic mask shape with a long nose. So that'd be probably pretty quick. Or you could just do out of foam. It'd probably be easier to print, but foam wouldn't be that bad either. Your guests are from ever? Oh, shit.
They came all the way here, saying they have a profitable deal to discuss. How could I not play the role of a gracious host?
It's on Doki Doki. Oh, there you go. Saves you the work.
Is it a bad idea?
Oh, my God. It's great, actually. With one graceful stride, he helps me stand, grabs my shoulders, and turns me around.
Come. It's not like you're busy. Let's see what kind of presents they've prepared.
Okay. Oh, dude, I love this art. This looks so cool. I love the red. After our high-speed ride, we find ourselves before some ruins. They're shrouded in mist and gun smoke. The air is thick with chaotic energy fluctuations. Dude, know who would get along? Shadow and Silas. Shadow and Silas. Why don't we have Shadow and Silas art? They would be perfect. They would be best buddies, bro. Oh my fucking God. Imagine Silas and Shadow on like the bike together. Like a sick motorcycle. where Silas is riding it and Shadow's on the back, standing up with guns like this. Literally, bro. Like this. Oh, cinema. Boom. Literally standing on the back of the seat with his dual-wield pistols that he has. Because it's like the red, the white, the black with the gold tint. It's, oh my god. Someone, if you're good at art, please cook. Please cook. That would be so sick. Shadow from Sonic, yes. Yes. Draws itself. It like, or draw it myself. I wish I could. I can't. But it'd be so, I can picture it in my head how cool it would be. It'd be fire. You can take credit. You don't have to credit me too. Who cares? Okay, the air is thick. Yeah, we already read this. I love the Sonic fan art. Yeah, Sonic fans are incredibly talented. A lot of the art I see on Twitter is really good. Korn, he does art for Fidel. Amazing artist. 100-year-old wine, empty jewelry boxes. Don't tell me these are your welcome gifts. Silas casually responds as he slowly circles the area and takes in everything.
They know I won't show up, yet they're still playing a game of pretense. Would you like to guess the reason, kitten?
You should, Powerberry. Are they ever as confident enough to think you'll accept their deal, or the deal is just a front, they're hiding something that can be used against you?
That's why I won't sit around waiting for them to make their move. People only show their hand when they're backed into a corner and desperate to survive.
Silas stops walking, picks up a broken gun stock, still containing traces of protocore energy, and crushes it.
I prefer a direct, efficient approach.
I run my fingers along the energy residue in the wall, using my evol to sense the fluctuations in the air. Or know what else would be cool? Silas on the bike, right? But then Shadow's next to him running. Because obviously it's fucking Shadow, so he can run. Or, no, not running. He's doing his, with his shoes, because he has the glide shoes on, whatever it is. Like, him in the middle of, like, running like this or whatever, right next to him, and they're, like, fist bumping each other. Bro, that'd be so cinema. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Oh, my God. I wish I was an artist. I would draw that. I can picture it in my head. I can literally envision it right now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Both of it. Yes. Yes. Various energy signatures are intermingled. Although they're erratic, they're not particularly strong. If these were meant to be the deal the killing blow, they're underwhelming.
The real trump card is...
Oh, shit. Nearby, a metal wall suddenly collapses. From the dust and debris, multiple armed figures emerge. Their silhouettes are arranged. It's the same people? From... As electrical currents flicker to life, they reveal how the lower half of each figure's face is a mask made of mechanical components. It's integrated into their bodies. The energy readings are changing. In the blink of an eye, dozens of thin blue beams simultaneously lock onto the foreheads. They finally show themselves. Just before the beams could pierce us, Silas grabs me and pulls me back. The spot where we once stood is reduced to scorched earth. I'm just about to catch my breath when the beams converge on us again.
Get behind me.
A black-red mist spreads out like a net. Oh my god. It lunges at the blue beams that are attacking us. Oh, 480p explosion. The mist disintegrates instantly as surging shockwaves and countless energy beams violently burst from all directions. He immediately creates another barrier of mist to shield us, but in the blink of an eye, most of it has already been destroyed. The iMovie explosion, it's so... I love because you can see the pixels on it. Like, you can see the pixelated, like, resolution. These energy beams, they can nullify your evol?
Antimatter weapons. They actually managed to get their hands on something interesting.
It's like, devil fruit. The stuff that's used against devil fruit, too. He wipes away the blood from his neck, but the wound shows no signs of healing. The figures raise their weapons at the same time to take aim again, yet Silas responds with a smile instead of being angry. He gathers a more powerful energy storm in his hand. This isn't good. They'll wear down Silas at this rate. Spotting my motorcycle nearby, I quickly dash toward it using the scattered cover for protection. Okay. After another explosive blast, I race through the lingering dust cloud and return to Silas's side. The thundering roar of my bike's engine envelops us. Come with me. One Piece mentioned? Yeah, it reminds me of the Seiseki. The Sea Stone. That's what the name is, duh. The motorcycle roars at full throttle as we weave through the N109 zone. The sound of gunfire is hot on our heels. I duck and dodge the explosions around us while Silas sits back in the passenger seat. He wields his protocol weapon as if he's playing a shooting game. Are those really antimatter weapons? Silas, were they specifically designed to take you down?
They're just cheap knockoffs, kid. Keep your eyes on the road.
Oh.
Besides,
a group of shadowy figures. Closing in behind us fall as Silas's evol strikes them down.
I'm not alone. I have you.
Oh. Damn. Two motorcyclists in black, closing from both sides. They're trying to slam into me at the same time. I'm just a driver who follows the traffic rules. Me and GTA. Already at full throttle, I make a split-second decision to step on the brake. I let my motorcycle fall back to dodge their coordinated attack. Cool.
They're putting up quite a fight.
I wish we had sound effects for the gunshots or something. How are you planning to shake off these guys? They don't have the energy fluctuations I'd see from those monsters, nor do they show any signs of being modified. But their movements are mechanical and rigid. It's as if they're following someone's commands. We don't have much time. We'll reach Karen in 2 blocks.
You better not forget to turn. Let's not crash into it, kid.
All the allies fighting each other with their evols in general. Dude, imagine like a short animated like Elseworld. Like an Elseworld animation. Like a 1-minute animation that just isn't canon or anything. It's just for funsies that Infold would make of like all of the allies fighting. Oh, that would be sick. Oh, a fan animation. I'm sure like a fan could do that too, because I've seen a lot of really good fan animations for this game, especially out of China. There's a lot of super impressive 3D ones, which I'm sure everyone else has seen. But that'd be really cool. The boundary of the killing zone is ahead. The last untainted street marks the line between Sanctuary and Hell. A perfect, foolproof plan quickly forms in my mind as I push my motorcycle's horsepower to its limits. True, entering with the leader of Oni Kindness. Amidst the wild howls of our pursuers, I charge for the laser barrier. Well, that means I might end up being a target with you. Time seems to slow down as the orange-red light sweeps over the front wheel of my motorcycle. It washes over my bike and Silas, who's behind me. Clearly aware of Charon's rules, our masked pursuers stop just before the boundary. They're forced to watch us slip away. Okay, we have gunshots now. We turn to enter the deserted alley. My motorcycle finally gives out. Silas and I dismount. Uh-oh, we ended up here after all. Oopsies. But at least I helped you shake off those pursuers.
I might have believed it was an accident if you didn't sound so enthusiastic.
Hold up, chat. Oopsie daisy, she says that she puts them in the Hunger Games. As fun as that would be, I doubt anyone would do it for the fear invoking the wrath of the toxic solo stands. Okay, the toxic solo stands can just, I don't know, they can I'm not gonna say that. They can fuck off, okay? Who cares? Who cares? Those people are only on Twitter. They are not real. You will never see them in person because they do not do anything. Okay? The lads community is so nice. Everyone I have met at conventions or at meetups are so incredibly sweet, right? It's Twitter. Every community sucks on Twitter, okay? I promise you. Lads might suck, but because everyone's on Twitter and everyone sits on it all day, but it's the same thing for Final Fantasy. It's the same thing for Genshin. It's the same thing for Pokemon. That's all it is. Literally. Everyone on Instagram who loves Love and Deepspace, mutuals, events, cosplayer friends, everyone is so nice. But I understand, but fuck them. Who cares? Don't let other people ruin the fun, right? But no, I agree. I would love for someone to do that, but you know what? Because that's what, if they make like a battle royale thing, they can make 2 versions. Each one would be where the other person wins. But who need? There's no. You know what? You shouldn't please everybody. Fuck them. If they get mad, it's their fault. God, I hope so. I haven't ran into on streams, but I'm in small lad streams most of the time. Yeah. Twitter is accessible. Yeah. It's okay. They'll survive. It's a video game. Those people who get mad on the internet, they'll be okay. You know? I might have believed it was an accident if you didn't sound so enthusiastic. Okay, you reset that. We saw that already. Our face suddenly appears on the district's central screen. They're magnified dozens of times over. In that same instant, the gunfire echoing throughout the killing zone falls silent. Then the still air brims with passion as screams resound. They're celebrating, or maybe going wild over Silas's entrance.
You got what you wanted. There's no turning back now.
I just helped you out. It's time for you to return the favor. Go underground with me. We need to check to see if Old Gaia Research Center is really there.
A life debt is impossible to repay. But since you asked so nicely, kitten, do I even have a choice?
Okay. With Silas's laughter still in the air, I navigate through the alley's debris and barricades and make my way toward the Karen Arena. Okay. Wait a minute, I'm starting to think you are planning to swoop in during the finals and catch everyone in your trap.
I would never do such a thing. I'm not nearly as clever as you are.
Okay. It wouldn't surprise me if Jenna was secretly super OP. That'd be sick. I bet it's Jenna with a steel chair. Aerith, dude, that's Aerith. Hunting. Okay, I gotta go pee real quick. Hold up. I gotta pee really bad. Hunting moment, number 6. Oh my god. Countless bullets whiz above our heads as I take cover. I'll post it later. As soon as I crouch down, a missile destroys half of the wall before me. Dude, what in the... What is this, man? Nope, not gonna work still. It is what it is. It is what it is. As soon as I crouch down, the missile destroys half the wall before me. What the? This is like a concert area. Silas, watch your head. The blinding white light makes me close my eyes. I feel myself being lifted by a powerful force and pulled into his protective embrace. He carries me like a cat. With one arm around my waist, he kicks open a door and rushes into a building. An explosion rocks the building from outside. The entire team is wiped out.
We're safe for now.
Okay. Few masked men, wanderers, weapons, guns. There's no end to them. They're really determined to take us down.
In most cases, being too strong is a curse in itself.
Check the betting leaderboard. Silas's name sits at the top. The amount of money people put on him is several times higher than the contestant in second place. If you're not like everyone else, you get punished. They're definitely targeting you.
To think I'd make a splash for my first Zoian hunt. Oh well.
Okay. I shoot him a glance, and I bet my entire paycheck on his name.
Should I say I'm honored?
I don't really like the fit he has on. I feel like the colors are too contrasting, with all the like the distressed jacket that's brown with the the pants. I don't really. I like the all black fit much more than this one. Like I like the jacket. I just don't think it goes well with the pants. Since you're already in the spotlight, I might as well profit from it. Just keep the first place spot warm and be my decoy. When I get the money, we'll split it 70-30.
Anyone can make empty promises. And I'm not an altruistic philanthropist, kitten.
Okay. Name your price. If I can afford it, then we have a deal. The turtleneck needs to be more muted. Yeah, that's true. It looks too clean compared to the two other things.
Oh.
Also, the fabrics just feels very different.
Definitely afford it.
Oh.
It just depends on whether you're willing to give it to me.
Oh my god. The hell? His right eye begins to glow with an eerie red light. My heart races and I try to look away so I don't get controlled.
Congratulations. You are now in second place on the betting leaderboard.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Yes? My communication device vibrates just as Silas fiddles with his phone. It's followed by the melodic notification sound of a successful payment. What are you doing?
I placed a bet on you. Now you have the highest odds in the game.
Okay.
If you win, I'll make a fortune.
Dude, oh my god, wait, I can't believe... Wait, I'm at... Oh shit, we hit 125 points, bro. I got the baby food tier list unlocked. Let's go! 25 more? Until the lads workout stream where I have to buy a treadmill for my room.
Do you want to match my wager?
Sure. I shouldn't have underestimated you. You never make a terrible deal. Don't forget to split the winnings with me 80-20. Oh my god.
You're so greedy.
Just as our conversation helps me catch my breath, there's a rustling sound from the corner. Shh. Oh, this is new. I creep silently toward the source of the sound, then I turn around with my gun raised.
Please, don't hurt me.
My gun is pointed at a frail old woman who's barely alive. Finding someone as old as her in the Zoyan hunt seems unbelievable. But this is the N109 zone. Instead of lowering my gun, I tighten my grip and take another step toward her. 25 more subs. It could be, yeah, subs or... Points is basically just, yeah, 1 point is a sub. Just the equivalent of like a sub. 500 bits, $5. I just have it so that... Because subs are like $6 now or $7. So I have it so that 500 bits or $5 equals the same thing. Because it's cheaper. God, subs are like $6.50 in some place. Fucking crazy. How long have you been eavesdropping? Before I can ask another question, Metaflux suddenly surges. A wanderer materializes and instantly lunges at the old woman. Look out! My hunter's instincts take over before I can think. I try to protect the elderly woman by throwing myself over her. As I brace for impact, shards of the Metaflux episode explode behind me. They're intertwined with wisps of a familiar mist. Okay. I want to get a cutscene. So bad. I turn around to see Silas standing behind us. He flexes his wrist while traces of Evol linger around his hand.
I take my eyes off you for 1 second and you just rush in. The association definitely trained you well, kitten.
I'm grateful that you rescued me and gave me a backhanded compliment. Just as I try to push myself up, a sharp pain shoots through my entire body. I look down. A dagger pulsing with Evol energy is lodged in the lower right area of my abdomen. And the old woman's trembling hands clutch its handle. You? What?
I didn't mean
What?
to. I was trying to kill the Wanderer.
We're fine.
You're the one who
We're
got
fine,
in the
surely.
way.
Silas picks me up as the old woman releases her grip on the dagger and flees.
Fool.
A black-red mist starts chasing after her, but I hold back my pain and press down on Silas's arm. I shake my head. SMH. Let's take care of my wounds first. I grab the first aid kit from the shelf and sink into the couch. I open it and search through its contents.
Let me do it.
It's fine, I can handle it.
You slipped several times already. I don't think you can handle it.
It's not that bad. Hey! Hey! Yell at Silas to heal you on a shitty mic. Black-red mist grabs my arms and lifts me into the air, yet my fall is unexpectedly gentle. I find myself lying across Silas's lap as he sits on the sofa. The first aid kit lands next to us.
You'll break the latch if you keep
Bro is
doing
so
it.
ready to slime the old lady. The medicine sends a sharp pain into my wound. Trying to distract myself, I stare at the tangled Caleb's
Counted how
on
many
the ceiling.
cables are up there?
Whoa. Have you counted the Caleb's? Yeah, as many as he wants. Like Naruto's Shadow Jutsu. I could take 5. Shh, don't interrupt me. I only got to 27. My attention shifts and I meet his watchful gaze.
Does it hurt?
Interesting. Yes. It really hurts. Really bad.
This is a special antiseptic from Caron's black market. No one has ever claimed it doesn't hurt. It's extremely effective since it makes wounds heal 10 times faster than normal.
Really? Then the pain is worth it.
I lied. It's just a saline solution.
Okay, fuck you. Fuck off. Silas discards the cotton ball after he finishes cleaning the wound. He holds the hemostatic dressing between his palms. Then he pauses.
You seem distracted. Are you thinking about that old woman?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
No, just, I don't know, shocked. Just curious about what made her and the other people who live here turn out like that.
Maybe they don't think anything is wrong with what they've become. One man's hell is another man's paradise.
True. He's low-key a pro rage baiter. Yeah, that's true. You're kind of right. That's true. All the allies got a little rage bait in them. Not gonna lie. Maybe Xavier and Zane have the least, but I think... Actually, maybe it's a Raphael and Silas thing. I think Raphael definitely does a little rage bait here and there. Too. For sure. He loves to fuck around.
You can barely take care of yourself right now, but you're still going to worry about others? Most people here are foolish. They run after their desires and never realize the treasure they were born with.
Don't tell me you're talking about their lives when you said treasure.
I'm referring to their soul.
He tilts his head slightly and points to his eyes.
Even at just 21 grams. The soul is one of the most precious gifts the universe has given to humanity.
When you collect souls, are you basically stealing from the universe?
Did you just change the subject
God, my
by
lips
making
are so
fun
chapped.
of me? Can you stand up?
You shouldn't underestimate me. Fuck yeah. I jump up from his knee and stretch my limbs to prove I'm fine.
Don't
a boss-ass bitch.
push yourself. In this game of life and death, even the smallest vulnerability could
Life and
cost
death?
you everything.
Death and rebirth?
Leaving right now wouldn't be a good idea. Stay put and keep quiet.
Hearing the sounds of gunfire in the distance, I think for a bit before agreeing with Silas's assessment. But just as I'm about to sit down on the couch... Bro! What just... Oh! At the last possible moment, Silas and I leap from the window and narrowly escape the blast. In the depths of the dark alley, familiar figures emerge. Is it the woman? It's those masked figures again. They're very persistent. He just combusts.
They seem to be very confident in their anti-matter weapons. In fact, they genuinely believe those are enough to finish me off.
They might, though. What I meant was, don't underestimate them. I glance in their direction while I speak. There are 5 of them. The alley is in a dead end, so we can go left and flank them. Silas, draw their attention. I'll intercept them.
You already planned everything out, huh?
He nods, then he takes 2 steps to position himself as my shield.
Move quietly, and watch out for the other hyenas who are lying in ambush.
Okay. After the final thunderous blast, the dark alley is once again swallowed by nighttime fog and deathly silence. Are you okay?
You stole the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, dude, I love the explosion. It's so awesome. Silas quickly checks my waist for any signs of bleeding, then he turns his attention to the broken weapons and lifeless figures on the ground.
The numbers don't add up. Almost 10 of them are missing.
Hopefully they're already dead somewhere else.
They won't die that easily with weapons like those. They're most likely in hiding and waiting for another chance to strike.
They're like cheesy jump scares? Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Yeah. How did they know we were here? Did our popularity give us away? The old lady? Old lady. He takes my wrist and his fingertip brushes against my inner arm. My fingers curl out of reflex. What are you doing? He releases my wrist and holds up an almost transparent chip between his fingers. Oh. Did she put that on us when she stabbed us? He crushes the item and drops its internal components to the ground.
A tracking device.
I try to think back to everyone who could have planted that on me, but there are too many possibilities. Oh, it's the old man. Dimitri. Is this why Dimitri, the Lord of Karen, offered to help me of his own accord? But what does he want in return?
Regardless, this place isn't safe anymore. Come along now.
Silas takes my wrist again and leads me out of the alley. I don't know. Does he want, like, the stone? Right? Soul time. All right. Wait, how many chapters are there? We're only 6 in? Aren't there like 13 per usually? Hold up. Oh, there's usually 13, but 4 of them is battle. So I have like... Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have like 3 more then, technically. Oh, there's 8? Oh, never mind. There's no battles in this then, maybe? Never mind. I was going to say, this is long. Oh, you guys were right. If this takes 2 hours, if I do all 4 of them, it's going to be like 8 to 9 hours. Holy shit. I thought finding a suitable hideout would take a lot of effort. But Silas knows exactly where to go. He quickly leads me to a vintage automobile repair shop near the arena. 2 vintage street lamps flicker inside. A desert highway backdrop and bullet holes decorate the entrance. It's quite fitting for our situation. After making sure we aren't being followed, I breathe a sigh of relief, and pull up. Wait, is this the car from the cutscene? It's 8 story chapters. Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, thank you. Ever won't just quit? Isn't there a way to deal with them once and for all? The arena fights are bad enough as it is.
The ones we took out were only minions receiving commands. For signals to be distributed simultaneously, there must be a leader carrying the central control unit.
Is this the old lady?
Take out their control unit.
Or not old
we
lady,
can
but
disable the entire group.
The woman? The shadowy figure woman? Excuse me. Speaking of which, I detected an unusual metaflux fluctuation when I encountered them. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Silas turns around to look at me.
What makes it unusual?
Oh shit. What makes it unusual? I'm not sure how to explain it. Maybe it's connected to that control unit you mentioned. Are they robots?
They've really been busy behind the scenes. They're using protocores like they're toys.
No, I guess not. Silas averts his gaze and turns away. He walks to a corner of the shop.
Change of plans. We need to step up our game.
What?
Find the leader, neutralize them, and extract the control unit.
Okay. We're going to do reverse tracking. That might work. I'll use those unique fluctuations to locate them. He crouches down by the decorative bar counter along the wall. The sound of rummaging soon fills the air. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking for weapons? Like the movie?
I'm hungry, so I'm looking for food.
Oh, okay. I sit up. My interest is piqued. Is this place one of your properties?
Maybe.
All right.
Those with refined tastes know how to seek out places that match their standards.
Of course, got Matt. Of course, he has a fucking array of cars. Obviously.
I spoke too soon.
After retrieving a bag of food from the cabinets decorated like wooden crates, Silas returns to the small table. A look of displeasure is on his face.
These are emergency rations. If you're not picky, try to eat as much as you can.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? It could be good though, right? Canned food? That's not too bad. I thought it'd be much worse considering how you acted.
Weren't you the one who kept asking for more home comforts at the base?
Dude, have you guys had MREs before? They are actually not that bad. They're not good, but they're not too bad. The military, like, food, whatever the hell. I've had a couple before, because I don't even remember why I did, but I have. Yeah, they're interesting. Some are hit or miss. Some of them are actually like, oh wow, I'm like shocked this is good. And then some of the other ones are like, wow, this is fucking foul. But I think they sold, or I think my mom brought them home once from work or like school or something, because they were like giving, I don't even know, like there was something they were doing with them, and I tried them. It was a long time ago. I don't know why I just remembered it right now, but that would be interesting. Stream an MRE tier list. Yo, I buy a bunch of MREs and like Fallout food, like bunker food. And I try it. That would be cool, because that would be actually interesting. The pizza tier list, I feel like was like boring. I don't know. But seriously, have you thought about making your chefs develop canned foods? With their skills, we could have a gourmet canned food experience next time we end up in a situation like this. While I keep rambling, the cans are open and arranged. Silas gives me a look, but doesn't argue. What?
How's your wound? No amount of talking will change that.
Next
pain.
point goal? Yeah. Well, dude, we got the baby food tier list, so God, can't believe I'm gonna do that. I'm starting to think the medicine wasn't normal. It hurts even more now that I've stopped moving. I take a huge bite out of the canned luncheon meat. I try to distract myself from the pain by chewing. As I reach for the energy drink, his hand hovers above the can. He sprinkles a medicinal powder over it. I stare in disbelief. Did you just spike my drink right in front of me?
Are 2 painkillers going to be enough
Dude,
to
what
knock
the
out
fuck?
Lincoln's finest hunter?
My God. No.
I know you want to stay alert. You're worried the extended release painkillers will slow your reactions.
Alright.
Keeping you safe for half the night will be easy. I'm here.
Okay, so
which is
I'm
more than
imagining
enough.
chapter 8 or the next chapter we're gonna go out and like go guns blazing. Please give me a cutscene. He picks up the can and moves the luncheon meat aside before setting it down in front of me. The small table becomes a chessboard once again, but this time my opponent sends his pieces into my territory to supply his queen.
As for whether you want to let your guard down for half the night, that's up to you, kitten.
MC, yeah, dude, MC just... The Caleb stuff, I remember when Caleb came out and the whole thing about him giving her the pills, that was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, whoa. People were freaking out about it. People were saying it's misunderstood. There was this whole thing. I was like, oh my God, I was like, Jesus. Twitter was a hellhole for like a week. Drink it. Fuck it. Since you put it that way, pop it. Under his watchful gaze, I alternate between sipping my drink and eating. I knew when I saw that people had to field it. Yeah, I did too. I thought I was like, whoa, what are you doing there? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it just came off weird. But I quickly replenish my energy after consuming 3 cans of protein-rich food, and the pain gradually dulls. Looking at my leftovers, I notice that Silas has barely touched his food. With a questioning look, I wave the can at him.
I'm full.
Okay, good. I'm not going to say that. You were full after eating 1 slice of meat?
I don't want to eat. I don't like it.
What a fucking diva. No shot he just said that. I don't want to eat. I don't like it. Does he want me to like does he want me to like mother him? Does he like that maybe? You would like that, wouldn't you, Silas? You fucking freak. You'd tell me to say, "Oh no, eat your food and feed it to you, huh?" You fucking weirdo. No, I'm just kidding. I would say that to MC too. I ain't gonna lie. So I get it, my boy. I get it. You're the one who said you were hungry. In the dim lighting, Silas fidgets with the can opener. His gaze lingers on a particular vehicle, and his interest is evident.
The last Slavernos in the world.
Oh,
this shop's
that's cool.
owner really knows how to hide treasures.
He's a picky eater. Oh, he is. Yeah, it must have been spam. But dude, if I had nothing to eat, I just dog the spam. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sitting with a full stomach only makes me drowsy, so I get up and follow him into the maze of vintage cars. A distorted figure flashes in my peripheral vision. I turn around only to see my reflection in the glossy black car door.
The Phantom Zero, produced 60 years ago. Comfortable seats,
It's a
spacious
cool
in the
dude.
back.
That's such a fucking cool name. The Phantom Zero? What the fuck? That's awesome. Thinking I'm interested, Silas turns back to stand beside me. Our distorted reflections emerge on the car door.
This model was always popular with young dreamers. Are you one?
No, I agree, Miss Fullbuster. First of all, those young dreamers from 60 years ago should be elders by now. Secondly, this car is cool. I won't deny liking it, even if you make fun of me. I'm not a car guy, but I can respect a cool car when I see a cool car. You know what I mean? He does something I can't see in the pitch black Phantom Zero's headlights suddenly turn on. They cast their beams on another car in front.
I have daydreams too.
About the cars? Under the circle of headlights, the car stands like an actor center stage. He's waiting for its story to begin. Silas steps into the light with one hand in his pocket, unhurried. He leans forward with his hand on the corridor to get a closer look. Is this what you mentioned earlier, the Slaverno?
Slaverno means explorer. It was the last model.
The John Wick car, yeah. God, I love John Wick. Shit is so fire. It's so sick. It sounds like they were exploring different methods to escape their desperate situation. Curious, I peer inside. A fine layer of dust has settled over the interior. Their exploration might not have ended well, but at least the name shows they never gave up hope.
You have a knack for spinning inspirational
Did I watch the newest one, Ballerina? Yeah, I thought it was good. I liked it. Ana de Armas is pretty good in it. You have a oh, already he said that. He looks more relaxed as he's leaning to the side. Against the corridor, he looks at me.
In reality, there was no tale about surviving despite the odds. It was just an ambition that withered before its time.
Okay.
In their final moments, they poured their last defiant breath into crafting this car's body and soul.
I think, Silas, we should just get into the car. How about that? What if we just hop in the fucking car? Right? Let's just go. Enough talking. Put me in that cool-ass vehicle.
An embodiment of ambition that died 60 years ago.
Damn, he's a car nerd. Oh my god. The car's headlights illuminate one side of him. They're almost blindly bright. Looking at his reflection in the car window, I can't help but think that if this car had a soul, it'd be just like Silas. Old, dusty, but knows how to ride. But when you get that dust off, he's perfect. He works just as intended. I understand what he's trying to tell me. The essence of exploration is desire, and desire in turn fuels ambition. It pushes us to explore beyond our limits. Good as new. Just blow off the dust, and that bad boy can ride. Just like... Hold up, what does it say? The essence of exploration, desire, and desire to explore beyond our limits. Just like me. Me, who's always been searching for every kind of truth. Once I start looking for answers, I find more of them waiting to be uncovered. This quest for truth seems endless. Sometimes I'm afraid I'll be trapped forever in these endless layers of questions. I'll never find the ultimate truth. The sound of knuckles rapping against the door snaps me back into reality. A gaze, half hidden in the interplay of light and shadow, is fixated on me.
Don't worry. Your ambition means too much to me. I won't let it fade away so easily.
Both dusty cars and Silas just needs you to blow on them. Yeah. Have you ever heard the saying that fate will run its course?
No. And I don't care.
Oh, shit. Seemingly done with the conversation, he stands up, takes my wrist, and leads me to the Phantom Zero. He opens the back door and tilts his head.
Sleep here tonight.
Oh.
Sound good?
Okay. The back seat is spacious and the cushions are definitely soft enough. I turn. As expected, Silas chose a Slaverno. He reclines in the driver's seat, his legs popped up on the open door.
Turn those lights off.
Okay. The car lights are off and darkness once again blankets our surroundings. As I lie down, I realize how much fatigue I had built up from constantly fighting and running around. My head starts to feel heavy. Yet, at times like these, thoughts seem to surface more persistently. It's beyond my control. Silas! Silas! Silas? I look up through the car window and see his foot resting on the door frame. It sways ever so slightly. I can tell you're awake.
Listen to yourself. You sound like you're talking in your sleep.
I struggle to sit up and lean against the window. I speak in a soft voice. I might be half asleep, but I know this plan will work. In 3 hours, it'll be dawn. People have their guard down after waking up. That's when we'll split up and make our move. You'll draw the Wanderers away and help me create the conditions for detecting fluctuations. I'll find a way to obtain the control unit the masked people's leader has.
Move at dawn, splitting up. Are you really treating this like it's just another Lincoln mission?
Lincoln never gives me this much freedom. I blink slowly and force myself to stay awake for just a little longer. I'm not playing around. I helped you deal with Ever, so you have to help me get the gold coin. Then I can enter the arena.
And
okay,
if I refuse...
let's just go to sleep, bro. I want to do some fucking action. Come on. Fuck. Damn. Well, you can think about it why you're really here. His foot stops moving. As I fight to stay awake, I see him stand up and approach me through my hazy vision. Then, a large hand steadies my head and gently guides it down before giving it a pat.
Get some sleep. Number 2.
Number 2. Why, because I poop a lot? Excuse me? Who's number 1, motherfucker? What other girl are you talking to, Silas? Keep one eye open tonight, okay? Bud. Don't fuck with me. Alright? I'm the only one. Okay? I'm the only woman in your life. If you fucking ever turn your back on me, Silas, I will beat the shit out of you. Okay? You won't know what's coming. Alright. Fog seeps into the abandoned factory as I nimbly leap onto a shipping container. I'm getting closer to the energy fluctuations I've detected. Soon enough, I spot approximately 10 motionless figures standing in a narrow gap between the containers. 6, 7. No. 6, 7, 8, 9. The rest of them are here. No. According to the plan, Silas is dealing with other contestants in Wanderers to obtain the arena entry token, a gold coin. Meanwhile, I'm tracking down those masked figures, and that's why I'm here. I'll take down their leaders first. Once I find out who's in charge, the rest will be a piece of cake. Hands were itching. Dude, know what's funny? I think 6-7 will be one of those things like 69, where it will, in 10 years from now, people will probably still say it whenever they see the numbers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't have that lasting power. Probably not. But I fear that I lived through a canon event for a meme. Like 69 is like nice. Like, oh, 69. That's like something that will never change. 21 as well. Every time you 21, you're like, oh my god, 9 plus 10, right? 9 plus 10. It's always 420, 60. Yeah, yes. 1738. Like it like 6-7. It's a canon event number like meme that it has now changed the course of history. Like 10 years from now, I'll be like, I hope not. If I do, I should probably be lobotomized, but maybe. Okay. I close my eyes and attempt to channel the spatium core's energy. From my heart, warm energy surges and envelops my entire body. My racing heartbeat is warning me that I might experience an energy overload if I continue. 2319, 2319. Oh, yeah, true. Wait, I forgot about that one. I sense that distinct energy signature and pinpoint the signal source in the chaos. I leap down from the shipping container, grab a masked figure's shoulders to pin him down, and press my gun against his forehead. With inhuman reflexes, he flips over and knocks me away. Excuse me. Oh my god. His chest doesn't rise or fall as he breathes. Instead, intermittent electrical currents crackle within. Oh my gosh. Their leader's an android. I was right. That's what I said. I said they're robots. Before the other masked figures can raise their guns, I pull the trigger. The bullet pierces the cold metallic chest above me. As if connected by the same energy source, the surrounding masked figures clutch their chests. Their movements were delayed by a second. I place my palm on the leader's lowered head and detect something unusual. With 2 fingers, I reach into the eye socket and extract an artificial eye. Sparks fly from the severed wires as the machinery, still functioning, freezes. The masked figures have lost their power source. They fall to the ground, one after another, and let out pained groans. I hold up the artificial eye to the moonlight. As I suspected, protocore particles within its shells emit a faint glow in the darkness. Are we taking this? Okay. Elysium's neon lights shine as they always do as I arrive at the entrance.
Well, won't you look at that?
Look who it is.
Someone's still alive.
Hey, I'm ranked second on the leaderboard. I can't let all those people lose their money because of me.
You're too kind.
I need to lay low here for now, but how am I going to contact Silas?
I see something's troubling you. When you have a lot on your mind, you should treat yourself to a good meal. The body knows what it needs.
Sorry. I sit down at the bar and remember what Aislinn said about offering services beyond filling empty stomachs. I might as well see what this place is really capable of. The connoisseur's menu. Fuck it. I'd like to take a look at the menu. Ashlyn. Oh. Sorry. The menu is promptly presented to me. My gaze sweeps across the peculiar dish names one at a time until it lands on the last item. Sweet Evil Trap.
Every dish in the connoisseur's menu tells a story from the N109 zone. But the story behind this one hasn't started yet.
Uh-oh.
It's waiting for someone to order it.
Oh.
In fact, It's been waiting for a long time now.
10.5 grams of soul.
Even at just 21 grams, the soul is one of the most precious gifts the universe has given to humanity.
So half a soul? So half of our soul? Do we only have half a soul because half of us is like a protocore? Or nah. Or wait, no. Silas practically has I prepared something for you written all over his face. I closed the menu. I've done the dragon myth? Yeah. I did it like a couple weeks ago. I'll order this one then. The red wine marshmallows are sweet and the pomegranate juice dances across my tongue.
How is it?
Half. Oh yeah, we should. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. The notes of roasted rosemary and walnut intertwine. Layer by layer, they unfold on my palate. Palate? In an intricate dance of flavors. It's like him. Oh my god. It's like him. I can taste the. I get sense of that musk that he has. The smell of the sweat coming off of his cum gutters. I can taste the gunpowder off of his abs. maybe some cheese from the gym from his workout earlier. Silas. Delicious.
Your satisfaction is our greatest source of motivation.
That is foul, sorry. I look at it and see a 5. Oh my god. This is it? This is the price for one dessert?
I guess it can be if you're willing to pay that much.
Cheese made me shiver.
Try putting these numbers into a map.
Oh. Doesn't the arena block signals?
There's always an exception.
I follow Ashland's instructions. I read that appears on the previously inactive arena map. 8 o'clock West District docks. This is an interesting choice in terms of locations. I don't know. Is it Ashland? Ashland brings a finger to her lips.
Elysium has more uses than you can ever imagine.
Right? I'm sure part of the stream was sleep time, but GG, yeah, part of it was sleep time. But yeah, my voice is fucked. The docks are completely deserted. Abandoned vehicles are scattered haphazardly across the arena. Come on, Silas, if you don't show up soon, my cover is going to be blown. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's lagging, though. Chill on that. Get in. Get in, samurai.
When I show up on time for a deal, someone usually gets carried away. I'm fashionably late for good luck. No need to thank me. Get in.
Thanks, I guess.
Chat, I'm doing a subathon. So the timer goes up if you sub, dono, or do bits. And it goes until it runs out. So that's why it keeps going. I've been live since 5 p.m. yesterday. So I've been live for 31 hours. I just had to end the stream the other day because the timer got messed up. Toss it to him.
For you.
Cool. All right. I'm going to do auto. Yeah, let me just do auto. Oh! Proposing?
What do you mean?
As you can see, it's a pass to the
I'm so happy she's talking. Thank God. Thank God.
No time for jokes. Where's the gold coin?
It was tampered with, so I fed it to a wanderer. We can't have loose ends, kitten.
Pin him down.
You destroyed it?
There are other ways to enter the arena. I can guarantee that. I'm being honest. You know that. Don't move.
What?
We're being followed. We're going to have to fight if we want to leave. Why don't we call a temporary truce?
Okay.
We don't know how many are still in hiding. What are the odds?
Oh shit, here we go.
With you, guaranteed victory.
Dude, I want to see this on like a widescreen so bad. Oh, it's stuck on this stupid vertical. Oh shit. Oh, this is so cool.
Help me fix that. Change of perspective.
I wish it. Why is this? The audio seems messed up. I gotta bump it up.
I'm charging extra for this.
The quality also seems shit. Cool.
Look at us.
Someone's eager to die. It's too late for regrets.
Bro! Oh my god.
Oh, you're good at driving.
Anyone ever told you that your driving stability needs some work?
Any suggestions I don't consider are filed under never heard of it.
Oh my god. Bro is so cheesy. Bro is so cheesy. Is that it? No, don't tell me it's over. No. Come on. Oh, god dang it. The car emerges from the tunnel and races through the streets of the killing zone. That was so short. I wanted more. That was... Please don't tell me you went for a joyride earlier.
I didn't. I just grabbed a bite to eat.
You had a meal?
I couldn't get what I actually wanted, so I had to settle for the next best thing.
We always want more. I know. This is why they need to make an RPG. This is why they need to make a full-fledged, like, a full-fledged console action game. A high-fidelity console action game that is in the universe, because it would be so good. It'd be so good. Because we're never going to get more than 20-second clips for the next 3-5 years that this game is a thing. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. That's literally the only reason I want like another spin-off game, is so we can get more of that. That's it. I don't care if it sucks. I don't care if the combat's buns. I don't fucking care. Just give me more of that cool stuff. And so it's widescreen. Oh, I'm so sad. I would love to get like a PC launcher though, right? Like a PC version of this game, like true PC version. They have to be working on it, right? So that we can get full widescreen shots. Oh, like honestly, that would be perfect. Like, just give us a PC version with widescreen gameplay / cutscene / whatever. And I don't need the spin-off. Like, I don't need the action RPG thing I keep talking about. Just give me that. That's it. Because then it's wider. It'll look better. It'll feel like I'm like, you know, the full experience. Yeah, not none of this like emulator shit. Like, that's literally it, man. That's, oh my god. It'd be so cool. I think also get a lot of people to play it as well. Because it would be way more cinematic. Like, I imagine there could potentially be a lot more people to get into it, because realistically they could just watch everything on YouTube. But still, I think it being like a vertical mobile game draws a lot of people away. So just having it like horizontal could probably get a lot of people intrigued just off that. I think. Come to think of it, I rarely encountered any wanderers while searching for the masked people. I guess someone was helping from the shadows after all, but Silas doesn't look like he enjoyed his food. Just make landscape. They have to. The thing is, landscape, it would be really difficult because they created everything to be vertical, so they would kind of have to overhaul the whole game and recreate a bunch of assets or extend things. So it wouldn't be easy, but it definitely shouldn't not be something they should do, because they have the manpower. Like I wish the devs like asked for, like, had surveys more and like asked fans what they'd want, right? I wish they were a bit more communicative with all that stuff. It'd be really nice, because it sucks to see it seems like it's just like there's a wall. It seems like there's a very thick wall between the community and the devs on a lot of stuff. Not everything, but a lot of stuff, especially with some of the cutscenes and some of the skin tone things as well. It just seems out of touch. There's a survey going on. I did see that. Yeah. Look at Infinity Nikki. I know it's weird how it's so different. It's weird.
They were so unpalatable that it's not even funny.
Combat is in landscape. Yeah, that's true. Ha 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 ha. Aw. I'll laugh.
Ha ha ha. Is it really that amusing?
I playfully shake my milk tea. Even though you were starving, you still bought me this.
Isn't it common courtesy not to show up empty-handed?
True. I pull up the live feed. The participant count in the top right shows the number 2. That means Silas and I are the only ones left. The gold coin markers flash on the map, but we ignore them. We're heading straight for the arena in the center of the area. Do you really have another way to get in?
Yeah.
Okay. In the distance, we see a barrier formed by interwoven blue and orange lights. Instead of slowing down, Silas steps on the gas. The car is going to charge into it.
Hold on tight.
As soon as we hit the barrier, oh my god, its violent energy tears out our vehicle apart. It's going to be turned to heavy chunks of scrap metal. Silas uses this as an opening. With his e-vol, he tears open the barrier. Cough, cough, cough. Your other way to get in was crashing into it?
It worked, didn't it?
I guess so. Silas pulls me to my feet in one fluid motion. I take a moment to steady myself before looking at our surroundings. The arena is bathed in dazzling blue and orange lights, the same ones that were part of the barrier. The spectator stands are filled with floating holographic screens. A luminous path extends beneath our feet and leads to a central area where several metallic platforms stand beneath floating crystal structures. There must be some kind of mechanism here that will let us go underground. When we approach this part of the arena, we don't find any mechanism. However, a peculiar spot on the central platform catches my eye.
Under normal circumstances, the gold coin would be the key to go underground and meet our Lord of Charon.
But this can't be considered normal circumstances. Okay.
There's always more than one way to beat a game.
A PC beta would be cool, yeah.
Besides, it doesn't matter if you had the gold coin. The Zoian hunt stopped being fair a long time ago, kitten.
Oh my god. He taps the ground with his foot.
Listen.
I can't hear anything, but I sense faint metaflux fluctuations.
Maybe we can do this.
Black red energy particles seep into the ground. A few seconds pass before the metaflux readings suddenly spike to dangerous levels. The ground rumbles and a horizontal crack appears in the central area to reveal a massive creature underneath. It quickly opens its eyes and leaps. It's a wanderer. Oh, here we go. Yeah. The wanderer is encased in a massive shell. It instantly releases a powerful burst of metaflux. Does the N109 zone prepare these kind of surprises? Oh shit.
Of course not. I suspect this grand spectacle is their idea of a welcome party for honored guests from afar.
Okay. Who's trying to mess with us this time? What do they want?
I don't care. I've had enough of this game. And its endless amount of rules.
I need to get some water as soon as this is done. I'm parched. He stands at the edge of the raised platform as black-red mist spirals up from his arms and engulfs his entire body.
Let's end this once and for all.
All right. Okay, here we go. Battle time. Battle time. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, guys, look. Oh my god, you can see the... It's gonna crash. Please don't crash. All right, there we go. Beautiful.
Slightly interesting.
Auto combat. Actually, I'll do... No, fuck it. We'll actually do the fight. All right? Let's go.
We shouldn't underestimate it.
Let's go.
This is getting boring.
Wait, where's my thing? Hold up. Pause it. 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 What? I should have a keyboard. Mouse, gamepad, edit. WASD. Okay, save. Is it on?
I'm okay.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Let's
Okay,
take
cool.
it down first.
There we go. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it.
My turn.
Let's attack it together. You can decide.
Oh, that's cool. The
I'll make
punch.
sure they're dead.
Oh shit.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
I'll show you.
The survey is like a front they can bring. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man? I really wish they asked like the creators more about stuff. Like they have this big creator, like all these lads creators that are like official and stuff, but I don't think they utilize them enough. I'm just like, dude, you have this group of people who you contacted to like sign or affiliate with, whatever, and they play the game and people watch them play the game. So they are kind of like, not figureheads, but like, you know, people watch them and they have opinions about the game, and those people who watch them probably kind of agree with some of their opinions. So you should ask those creators so that you can get a grasp of how they feel and how others in their community feels. And if you ask a bunch of them, you'll get a nice wide net of different opinions, right? And so that isn't the whole community, but it will help you kind of get at least a fraction of feedback directly, because you directly monitor these people's content, and, you know, they signed on to this program, so they're much more reliable than a random person on the internet. Not saying they have better information or like they're smarter or anything, right? Just because you're a live creator doesn't make you better than other people, but it just means they have a more direct connection, which usually means that they can trust the feedback is coming from a place of actual care for the game. And also, once again, because they have communities, right? So if you're asking a creator, they ideally would then take into account what their communities also say, because that's obviously just as important about their opinion, their opinion too. So it's just like, I don't know why they don't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's weird. I think they were on servers with the last community is thinking, but I think they rely on their surveys for what the last community is thinking. What do you mean? What do you mean? You should watch his Dragon Myth battle animations. I like a workplace talk to a survey. Yeah, like, or I don't know. I just don't think there's enough communication. And I know that's not like a. I think everybody. Wait, did I not pass that? Wait, what? Did I fail that? Oh wait. Quit.
Boring.
Did I miss Hades 1? No, I didn't play Hades 1 yet. Did I not do this? I thought I just did it. Or did I fail it? I might have failed. Hold up. They have regular surveys and directly ask what we want. Well, that's true, I know, but I hit try again. Oh, okay. I know they have the regular surveys, but it's like, one, do they truly take them into account? Two, they have that surveys are great, right? So they should do the surveys and ask the creators, right? I'm not just saying they should only ask the creators. They should cast the biggest net they can for feedback, right? That is in obviously like a plausible range. And so surveys and asking creators is the two easiest and most direct. And they only do one. And they only do one that we don't even know that they actually really care about it that much. I'm sure they look at it, but it's like, it's hard to even fully tell, which is like, that's not good, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man? It's just bizarre.
My turn.
And it's like, people complaining about that is a good thing. Not because it's a good thing that they care, so they're talking about it, right? If people didn't care, they wouldn't say anything and they wouldn't make complaints, right? It's not good that they're complaining because obviously, you know, like, it shouldn't be to this point, but it's a good thing that people care enough for them to want there to be improvements and want to, like, you know, talk to the devs or want to make suggestions, right? Especially if they're asking users to promote their game. Like, I don't know if that strikes as strange to me. Wait, what do you mean? They're not asking content creators to promote the game, though. Like, as like a lads creator, I don't have to do anything other than post X amount of videos, really. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm already gonna post them. Like if I don't want to post Love and Deep Space, I don't need to be a lads creator. I can just drop out, right? Like I'm not doing it because that's like I don't get paid by them. Like none of that. They don't promote my stuff. Like it's not like I'm signed on or anything, right? It's pretty much just like, hey, you make content, so like thank you, and you get this cool title. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should, along with the surveys, ask the creators, or like, you know, ask the creators what they think, because they don't have to take it to heart, but it's just another direct way for communication. And you know, they have these communities that, like I said, you know, they plenty of people in it. So asking them if should then get also another net on those communities itself, right? Because the creator is like the head of, not the head, but they're like the top of their of the people who watch them. So the people who watch them also have opinions. So the creator should kind of like be like, okay, I think this, and people in my chat or people who watch me also think this. We think these three things, you know, and they could be contrasting opinions or whatever. And so if you ask a bunch of creators, English, you know, Chinese, whatever, just the whole thing, then you'll have a nice big pool of stuff that is a bit more direct than a survey that probably gets thousands of answers that has a bunch of different variations that might be a bit harder to understand. Because most people, when doing a survey, either will do the survey, not do the survey, or answer the questions quickly because they get the rewards and they won't actually really care about it. A very small percentage truly will go in and type problems in detail. Unfortunately, but that's just how it is. They don't listen to the players. Especially because they don't listen to the players of all creators who are basically the pros for certain kind of feedback, in some ways hold more leverage. Yeah. This could be the case. They think they just use creators as free advertising. Well, yeah, of course. Anybody who makes a game on anything is free advertising. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like
time to go up to the surface and
the people play. Me playing the game isn't because I'm a lad. I didn't play the game so I could be a lads creator. It literally has no weight on me playing this game. You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't a lads creator, then
gift from the ocean.
It doesn't matter to me. It makes no difference. I don't really benefit it from anyway. You know?
Too close to it. Be careful. Does it hurt?
Which is fine because I don't need to benefit from it, but it's just like, why have a program like this if you're not gonna use, if they're not gonna use that as an advantage to also make their game better? It's just weird. Especially as someone who, I'm not in that many like affiliate programs and stuff, but like I'm like affiliated with Corsair. I'm now a Capcom creator, and just seeing those like Discords and talking with those people, they're those two things already. Or Corsair, it's been a couple months, but Capcom, it's only been a couple days. It's been like 4 or 5 days. It's already, there's channels, there's feedback forums, there's like staff. It's very back and forth with that stuff. Even Corsair specifically, like Corsair with products that we get sent and all these things. They're like, okay, if anything happens, tell us. If you don't like it, tell us. We need to know. You have to be truthful. You got to tell us what's up, because if you don't like it, or you have issues, then the consumers will also obviously have issues, right? Because there's so many more consumers, so there's so many more chances and possibilities for things to happen. So for this smaller group of people, if there's already issues, then it's going to be a more widespread thing, which is why it's important, once again, to, you know, fucking ask the people who play your game or use your products. Did you already do Hades? No, not yet. I probably won't tonight, realistically, because it's late. But what happened to the time, bro? It's 12:30. I know, it's so late. Oh, or the time on the stream? Oh, people gifted subs. Some gacha games or other companies tend to seek out streamers and let's players for their games. That's where they get access. Yeah, well, yeah.
My devout
well, that's
follower.
good. That's called advertising, which is a good thing that you want to do. But just because they seek out people to play their game and like play it early, that doesn't really correlate with like community stuff, you know? Every company, if they're smart, will seek out people to promote their game. If you don't do that, that's stupid, right? But I don't think that really correlates with getting feedback and caring about like the progress of the game and it growing, you know?
It's not even a challenge.
Damn East Coast, yeah, it's late. But that's okay. What up, Maui? If you think about profit, most players just want it to be cheaper and they're not going to move on that too much. But if they have done small things and if you can get free push from creators, why not? But there's no benefit for them to listen to the promoters. There's no benefit for them to listen to the promoters? What do you mean? Yes, there is. Most of the players want it to be cheaper. What do you mean? Like the roles to be cheaper? Well, yeah, but there's obviously other problems too. The people complaining about, oh yeah, we want more story updates. Why don't you have, you know, MC's voice in certain cutscenes? Give us X amount of customization options. Like, there's clear things people want fixed. Obviously, everybody wants it cheaper, but saying, okay, just because a lot of people want the roles to be better means every other problem doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense, right? Just because there's one issue that is greater than the others means you should ignore the other issues if the one main one isn't going to get solved, because then the game doesn't get better at all. So that's not, I don't think that doesn't really make sense at all. No one wants to spend money on the game. Well, yeah, it's true, but it doesn't mean you ignore the other stuff. People would like to spend money on the game if other stuff gets fixed and they listen to people, right? If the company acts like it cares about the players will spend money. At the end of the day, the company only wants money, right? That's how it is. But if they act like they care and put the effort into it, then people will be more inclined, right? This is how it works. Even if they don't want to spend money and they think the roles suck, if they feel like it's other aspects get improved and that the company's listening, they'll be even more willing to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I just said that as you typed it. Great, yes, good timing. That's exactly it. Like, yeah. The reason people don't want to do it even more right now is because, you know, roles might suck, which is completely valid, but also, on top of that, it makes it worse because other stuff isn't listened to. So it's like, okay, I spend my money on your game because I hope you listen to me, and from that not happening, then I don't spend the money on the game anymore. And so then, from that happening, it's like spend money and updates are coming out, cool. Oh wait, you're not listening? What the hell? Boom, drastic drop. Compared to the rise. But their bottom line is the income, and as long as they're banking, they're not going to see reason change why they're operating. Well, yeah, but that's like still a stupid way to run a business, because eventually it runs out, you know? Just because you make a lot in the beginning and it's really good, you can't worry about the short term, especially with the gacha game, especially with gaming, right? It's long term. That's why a lot of games that if they sell a lot in the beginning and they sell a lot like dude, Cyberpunk, for example. Cyberpunk, a perfect example of Cyberpunk. That came out and it did terrible, right? It totally did horrible for CDPR. It glitchy. PlayStation let people refund the game, which they never have done. You cannot refund a PlayStation game if you buy it unless you go through copious amounts of support. They literally don't let that. But they opened that up, right? For that game specifically because it was so bad. And CDPR was like, you know what? We need to fix this. They made a lot of money off the rip because everybody was excited for the game, but then they lost the money right away. So they're like, okay, do we move on? Or just hope people buy it and the people who do like it, the small percentage, like it? No, bro, they fix that shit and they make it better and better and better so that they eventually win people back for them to buy it, and then they make DLC that's good, and they keep adding updates even after people start buying it again, so that they show that, hey, we care about this, even though it's now back to the baseline of what it should be. We're gonna put even more work into it. So because we do care, and so it's gonna be even better than it should have been at launch, and even better than it could have been, because we fucked up and we feel bad. And so now Cyberpunk has sold even more than it ever could have. People love the game now. It's on every platform. It's incredibly popular. It had the show. The show's getting a sequel. You know, I got the game at launch. I was like, I'm never going to play this dog shit, and I want to play it now myself. That's a perfect example of why you need to show that you care about the consumer when you're making a game, even if you make a lot of money off the rip, or even if it's really bad, or whatever the case may be. Because in the long term, now Cyberpunk will probably sell an extra couple million or whatever number than it would if it did good in the beginning. I think it failing and doing bad at launch has made it sold more than it probably would have done if it came out and it was just okay. Because it made them actually be like, you know what, we gotta fucking kick it into gear and make people trust us again. And I'm not saying that's like the case for Lads, that it's like in this bad spot, because it's not. But if you get complacent as a company, then the players will get complacent, and then it will drastically fall off. And then once you lose that player base, it's so hard to get it back, because you have to. So here's the baseline, right? You're complacent. Oh, we're making a lot of money. Oh, it drops off a bit. Oh, it's okay. We'll do some stuff to make it better. But after you lose those people, you then have to go back above the baseline to get them back. Because if you go back to where the game was before they quit, they're not going to go back, because it's the same shit, right? So you have to put even more effort into it. So that's why in the long term, you got to consistently do it slowly rather than the up and down, because if you don't do it consistently, it's going to be so much more harder to get people to return to your game. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why and I'll tell you, when I got the VFX, I was glowing for half the day. I mean, it made me feel so reaffirm my loyalty. Well, that's nice, but I don't know. Sorry for ranting. But their bottom, the player base being treated crappy is what starts. Yeah, I'm going to use Pally as an example. They got the fever from all the players, but they rarely do anything unless their affiliates bring those issues up. Why? Because they ignore the affiliates. They will tell their fans not to play because they aren't taken seriously. That's also true. Yeah, the internet, I promise you, is the most important thing nowadays when it comes to marketing. Word of mouth in streamers and content creators is the easiest, cheapest way to promote a game. And it's also the best way. And also the worst way. Because if the game's bad and a content creator doesn't like it with a bunch of followers, people will not play and they'll shit on the game. But if it's good and the content creator likes it, that can be an extra couple thousand, 100,000, whatever amount of people to play it and spend money on the game. So you have to appease the people who play the game. And, you know, surveys help and events help and all these things are good. And so what I'm saying is, along with those things that they do, they also should utilize the creators they have. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing stuff, but it doesn't hurt for more. That you can never have too much communication with a community about a video game. That's just not possible. There's no place. It's just not possible. People will be more invested if Infold listens just a symbol that feels like a boss to Infold. Yeah, I think there's been a drop in China with the whole King of Dark Knight thing. I don't know what that is. But they're making more than a year ago? Well, yeah, but because the game has gotten more stuff and more players, you know? I feel so bad for the crunch. OMG Cyberpunk, I remember that because Sony pretty much rushed the devs. Yeah, Cyberpunk, like I said, is a good example. No Man's Sky as well. Yep, there we go. So what? Wait, I missed. What do you think aside? It's fun. It's really good. Sorry, I'm just ranting. Yeah, The Sims is kind of falling off the same way where the DLC is broken at launch. Yeah, basically the job of the game developer game was to listen to players, because if they don't listen, they'll lose profit. Yeah. The company barely listens because the company stands have strange mentality. The company's always right and can do no wrong, which is crazy. That's also true. Trust me, guys, the big company can afford to... You can afford to dislike things big company does. Square Enix, for example. Final Fantasy, it's my life. But they just laid off people. Fuck them. Right? Like, there's... I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to be like, oh, Square Enix lays people off because clearly they need to spend less money. They're trying to, like, make profits. Like, guys, trust them. They're trying to, like, I'm not going to... Fuck them. I'm not going to fucking defend that, you know? What's crazy to me is that Info is thinking the winning awards sounds like there's another game, which is not true. No. Maybe King of Darkness Xavier. What happened with that? They have been on a financial downswing, so there's no incentive to change. Oh, I don't know. If I feel like if a company only thinks they should change stuff because financials are going down, it already won't be successful. The reason Lads is so successful is because the game has gotten better. Even the year that I've played the game, it has drastically gotten better. And they've only made more money, right? But because they've made more money, they then make it better. So it grows even more, you know? If they wait till they lose money to make it better, then it's going to take them 2 times the amount of effort to get back and surpass the point of where it started to drop, which is just not smart. because most of the time it spirals and you eventually then the game dies. That's what happens with a lot of Square Enix games, the mobile games. That's why most of their mobile games end of service. They support it and they just continue to do collab events. They don't really add anything to the game at all, and they just let the whales whale out. And then after a couple years, the whales are like, you know what? I don't want to play this anymore. And the profits run out, and they're like, oh my god, what should we do? They try to add more stuff, and then boom, after trying to add more stuff and localizing the game and, you know, trying to like do a little extra final push, they end of service. Which is why there's been like 100 Square Enix mobile games. And they all are gone. It's like EA with Elden Ring balls and then full health bar. Saying I love 14, but I'm not afraid to criticize it. Whales find a younger, hotter gotcha. That's also true. A lot of the whales in China have left because they all feel disrespected. Lighting issues with dark-skinned MCs? Yeah, I said that earlier. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting, Rebel. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Good combo, though. I like to talk about this stuff. It's interesting. Also, what I'm saying, too, I'm not saying is like 100% correct. This is just my thoughts about it. So, obviously, you know, I'm not a professional insider in the industry. Nor am I claiming to be, or saying what I'm saying is 100% true. Just to clarify, because I'm sure someone out there is like, oh, he thinks he knows everything. I don't. I think I'm gonna stop for Death and Rebirth today because it is really late, and that was the first chapter, so it's a good point to end. But it was good so far. I really like it so far.